Yeah. BX Sports Jedi Kev back in the building. New York, we outside. MSG energy. You feel it? You feel it? Yeah. I was gone for a minute, had to step away. Streaming apps, taxing every single game day. Prime, Peacock, ESPN2. League pass hit the wallet like a crossover move. But the city kept calling, had to answer back. Orange and blue energy, shaking up the map. Brunson got the Garden sounding like the 90s. Every single playoff night, looking legendary. From the Bronx to the boroughs, hear the people roar. Knicks fans waited decades, now we hungry for more. This ain't just basketball, this survival pain. Every missed season made us stronger through the rain. Now the lights too bright just to sit at home. So I grabbed the mic and returned to the throne. Sports Jedi Network, yeah, we live again. And the whole damn city screaming, we gon' win.
It's a story. 4 more wins and the city going glory. Finish the story. Finish the story. Knicks got the Garden feeling legendary. Raise them lights high, put the orange in the sky. We waited too long, now it's our time. Finish the story. Finish the story. New York, stand up. Finish the story.
This team got grit, this team got fight. Every playoff battle turn warriors overnight. Defense locked in, chemistry insane. Everybody sacrificing just to win the game. Feel the pressure, every dribble, every shot. But this squad different when the moment getting hot. Hard diving on the floor, OG shutting doors. Towns in the paint trying to settle every score. The Garden rocking louder than the subway train. Every fan got scars from the years of pain. But pain build passion and passion build fire. Now the Knicks one step from taking it higher. And I'm back on the mic with the live reactions, breaking every quarter down with that Jedi passion. Sports mean it different when the fans involved. This that real New York energy fully evolved.
Finish the story. 4 more wins and the city going glory. Finish the story. Finish the story. Knicks got the Garden feeling legendary. Raise them lights high, put the orange in the sky. We waited too long, now it's our time. Finish the story. Finish the story. New York, stand up. Finish the story. From 94 and 99 dream to the modern day team. Every heartbreak let us hear. Now the vision crystal clear. The Garden alive, the city revived. And if they win it all, man, you won't survive the vibe. Yeah. Finish the story.
The whole world watching New York glory.
Finish the story. Finish the story.
BX Sports Jedi Kev report and live for the city.
Orange and blue forever. We ride through any weather. And if this team bring home the crown, we celebrate forever. New York, stand up.
Sports Jedi Network.
We back. Finish the story. Woo.
The time has come.
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out.
What is going on, everybody? What's up, Jedi Nation? This is your host, BX Sports Jedi Kev, and tonight we are live. What could be the most important game of 2026 NBA Finals, where our New York Knicks lead those San Antonio Spurs 2-1 in this championship series. But after the Spurs pretty much stormed back and stowed Game 3 at Madison Square Garden with a heroic 10 assists from the Mark Davis officiating team. And now the Knicks look tonight for Game 4, where the stakes couldn't be any higher. And the pressure is officially on as the Knicks victory puts New York one win away from ending a 53-year championship drought that lasted more than over 5 decades. And a Spurs win. We're heading back to San Antonio with a new series tied at 2 games apiece. With all that momentum wearing throughout the whole city of New York, the orange and blue attack is ready to go. You can Jalen Brunson bounce back and deliver another legendary playoff performance. Will Karl-Anthony Towns answer the criticism after being quiet in Game 3? Can Victor Wembanyama continue playing as filthy, disgusting, dirty for the Spurs? And could they take the control back to San Antonio? And most importantly, who handles the pressure under the bright lights of Madison Square Garden tonight? Those are the stories we ask. According to the latest sports books, the New York Knicks Game 4 is a slight favorite at home. Currently, the betting lines, New York is favored at -2.5 points on the spread. The money line is -130, while the Spurs come back around at a +110. Over and under sits at 216.5 total points. Remember, I always tell you guys, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. The signal odd makers expect tight contests between these two titans, between these two championship contenders. But remember, Jedi Nation, we don't bet with our hearts, we bet with our heads. So always tell you that, give you guys that positive message. And tonight, every possession, every rebound, every defensive stop could mean so much in the faith of capturing the Larry O'Brien trophy. Thank you so much for everyone that's watching us on the different platforms, whether you're on X, Kick, Rumba, Truvo, Instagram Live, on the Return to the Knicks podcast, on the Sports Jedi Network, on Instagram, on Twitch, on our YouTube channel. We are sponsored tonight. Quick shout out to our sponsors, the Blackout Coffee. Fuel your game night with premium coffee from blackoutcoffee.com. Use my promo code SportsJedi20 and save 20% off your orders. Of course, our official brand ambassador of this brand and our Sports Jedi Network, Dude Wipe. Stay fresh during overtime thrillers. Text Dude, save 20 to 59463 and receive 20% off on all the orders on anywhere you get your Dude Wipe products, whether it's Kroger, Walmart, dudewipes.com. You send out that text code, all in capital letters, by the way. Dude, save 20 to 59463. They're going to send you that 20% coupon that you use at checkout and save. Also, G Fuel. Need energy for 4 quarters and beyond? Grab your G Fuel energy. Fuel up. Use the promo code PGHChris and save 20% off on that, as well as Devin Lang for your undergarments and more. Go to devinland.com. Use promo code Courtney O'Shea and save 15% off on your checkout. Get your significant others some undergarments. It's a hot summer. You don't have to sweat. You don't have to be musty. You got Dude Wipes. You got Devin and Lang for that. So go out to Devin and Lang and use our sponsors. Okay, tonight's mission for the Sports Jedi Nation. We got to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the Sports Jedi Network channel, please do. Jump in the chat. We just don't want you to be just a spectator. We want you to be a participant in our chat. Give your thoughts, your opinion. We're going to have a scoreboard. You're going to see who's got the lead. How much time left in the quarter? Who has possession? What's the score? All that stuff. I'll give you the play-by-play and the watch-along, the calls of the game, my thoughts, my analysis, my breakdown, my honest opinions of what I see, raw, true reaction. Let me know your Game 4 prediction. Share the stream with every Knicks fan, Spurs fan, basketball fan from all across the globe. Shout out to the Philippines. Shout out to South Korea. Shout out to all the different areas that watches us from Central and South America to Puerto Rico and beyond the United States. Appreciate everyone that watches us at all different platforms as the analytics comes in for the Sports Jedi Network that we check out, which is our main countries and nations and cities that watches us. Because tonight we're not just watching a basketball game, we're watching history unfold. The NBA Finals Game 4, Knicks and Spurs, chasing the championship continues, and there's no place to experience it right here with the Sports Jedi Network, the gold standards of sports fans theory. And welcome to the Sports Jedi Network, Return to the Knicks podcast watch along as we thank everyone watching us. We got Antonio Garcia, who's a Spurs fan. Let's go Spurs. Antonio, you have been a great subscriber of our channel. Greatly appreciate you, man. Greatly appreciate you. Right now, we're in a different side of the fence, but you know what? We're very mature in one another fan base that we could come together and root the teams on. Respectfully, you're very, and I really enjoy having you as a subscriber, whether it's watching the Jets Alorian podcast or the Yankee baseball or here with the NBA. Antonio, very much appreciative of you here tonight. Let's go. Hit that like button, retweet, reshare, re-like. If you're on social media, if you're on X, just hit that retweet. All of this is totally free. Although I do welcome super chats because it can help the channel in major ways. You'll believe it or not, the financial gets put right back into this channel, whether it's upgrading new cameras, a microphone, a PC, anything that we could get to provide you with a better form of entertainment. All the money goes right back into the channel, whether it's streaming, upgrading for more destinations, streaming platforms, bringing on other different people to talk different things. All that with your super chat, your generosity helps. We can also buy me a cup of coffee. We have that app there. We definitely ask for any which means possible for our watch alongs. I know, look, times are tough, and we appreciate everyone that's here with us. Thank you so much. You just hit that QR code right there, and it helps us with the cup. Whether you're on your mobile phone or anywhere there, definitely would help us a million ways from here. My goodness, thank you so much. But you just being here, listening and watching along and celebrating the Knicks Nation battle, it's just good. It's great enough too. So don't get me wrong. We appreciate everyone tuning into us. We're almost ready here. We got about 10 minutes before tip-off. We got the national anthem coming up, the starting lineup. Again, for the Knicks, what's the storyline here? Well, we got to finish our story. They need a bounce back. It's a bounce back factor. This is a major swing game. This could be where it could go 3-1, or we got a new series. It's a big one for the Knicks, not turning the basketball over early, capitalizing on San Antonio's turnovers and mistake. They did a good job in game one, not turning the basketball over. Only had 8 turnovers for the San Antonio Spurs, where the Knicks need to capitalize, missed a bunch of threes. The story here, stay within your system. Don't play something outside, or either hero ball, pass the basketball around, find the open man, trust the shots to go in, and, of course, rebounding. Keep Wembanyama off the boards. Make him a perimeter shooter. We don't need him at 7'4" going into the paint down low, getting easy lobs and opportunities for Wembanyama. The physicality. It's going to be interesting. This officiating crew, as the last 24 to 48 hours, you hear nothing but the officiating. NBA has come under a lot of scrutiny in a league where they have a Tim Donahue with a Terry Rozier point shaving, with many massive. Terrible look for the league, where sports gambling and a lot of negativity, where you had the greatest player in basketball pretty much asked to go play another sport so he won't not get suspended and make a black eye on the league. That's Michael Jordan, by the way. I think he got caught in a scandal where David Stern hit it. Where this has been a black eye in this league. Tonight is going to be a very critical game where the officiating needs to call this right down the middle. No tipping of the balance. Look, Wembanyama did not get called for that flagrant foul, which he should have. We move on. If you're the Knicks, go win the game. The best retaliation, if you're retaliating for where Wembanyama pushes Brunson and pretty much mauled him and Castle with that forearm shot, best way, win. Just beat them. That's it. Go out there and win. No excuses. Go out there and win. Don't need help from the officiating. Go out there and hit your shots. Don't turn the basketball over and just beat them on the court. That's your best retaliation, in my opinion, to anyone. If you want to be a team that you dislike or you see disparity, yes, does the officiating bothers? Yes, it does. It pisses me off because I want to watch something fair and balanced. I don't need something swayed a certain way with a narrative. We need a game 7. We need to get for money and all that crap. If I want that, I go, tonight is Wednesday. I could watch wrestling. There's wrestling 7 days a week. I could watch that if I want something scripted. If I want something forced where, I don't need that here with my basketball. I want these guys to go out there and play and be physical, and the referees be balanced. Call a fair game. Call a balanced game, whistles. If you're going to call it, make sure. I'm one of those guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a Knicks fan, but I love the way the bad boy Pistons play. I'm going to be totally buck 100% honest. I'm not a Piston fan, but I love and I appreciate what the bad boys Pistons did. But that's for that era of basketball. When the NBA goes out of their way in 1995 to change all the rules from the hand check. Remember, before you were able to extend your hand out, now you have to keep it bent and all that because they didn't like the brand of basketball that the Knicks were playing, adopting the bad boy Pistons. And the league went out of their way consciously to change the rules because they didn't want a Knicks. They didn't like the NBA finals with the Knicks and Houston Rockets. You know what? I'm having an issue here. You purposely changed the whole entire rules for a franchise. The way a franchise played. Here now with the officiating, what's the excuse now? What's the excuse now that you're helping the Spurs here? It's not like the Knicks are a dynasty like the Yankees that they go out there and they win year after year after year by the best players. The Knicks haven't won in over 5 decades. There's generations of people that have come and passed that have not seen this team win. And you still keep putting roadblocks and obstacles for this team to be fair and win a game. I having a hard time, with this. This might, this is something, boy, if San Antonio has if this NBA officiating has another bad finals, I don't know how basketball is going to survive in the next 10 to 5 years. I can't see this league being prosperous, surviving, where they're backpack and carrying the WNBA, which is bleeding money for the league. And if you have this with the cheating scandals, point shaving, and all this stuff from the officiating, I don't know how this league survives. Something here, the Knicks need to win this NBA title. I'm not saying they should pull and they should change the rules for the Knicks winning this. No, I want the Knicks to go out there and earn it. Again, I don't want nothing given to the New York Knicks. I want them to go out there and earn it. Let them go out there and try to earn it. Don't try to stifle or take it away from this team to earn it. That's all I got to say. Be fair. I want a fair and balanced game. Call it down the middle. Don't give the superstar treatment to Wembanyama. If he's being physical, which there's been a lot of posted videos of him being very, very handsy, very physical to beyond basketball plays. From the elbow to on the Timberwolves that almost knocked the jaw off, to the elbow in Hartenstein's face, the push down of Sage Drill Kildress Alexander to Jalen Brunson. There's a lot of video issues or video evidence that this guy is not playing NBA basketball or clean basketball. From Castle, from Keon Johnson coming in and doing these things. That's not good. That's not a good look for the league. You're going to lose, at least myself, you're going to lose me as a basketball fan. You pretty much almost got me out of the door. Thank goodness for this Knicks run. You're going to lose a lot of people and distaste and dislike this brand of basketball, this league, if we have that. I still think they coddle a lot of the superstars too much. That's why the guys like James Harden is never going to win. The LeBron James, you could debate this. They made the league terrible. From before he became a superstar, I think this league is turned into a mush, garbage. But you know what? Hopefully the Knicks winning here could rebound. Personally, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it a buck. But tonight is not about that. Tonight is about game number 4, a big game. Does the series size at 2-2, or do we go up 3-1? We're ready to go. I'm locked and loaded. We're waiting for the national anthem. We're waiting for all that good stuff to start. I'm ready to go. I gave you my piece, my thought, my open up my heart or whatever I'm thinking right now as an NBA fan, as a basketball fan. We're getting tired. All we hear is, the NBA rigged the lottery system for Patrick Ewing. People, that's going to be close to almost 50 years. It's 40-something years already. So you know what? The Knicks can never win, and because they froze the lottery, the envelope for Patrick Ewing in New York. If that's true or not true, really 40 years. So what are we going to say about going on here with all these lottery picks being rigged and going to certain teams, to small market teams? Don't get me started with this. NBA has always been known for all these stupid conspiracies that just gets to you and it just turns you off. It just turns you off. Hopefully they don't turn off people. What's going on, Chris? Chris is in the chat. How are you, buddy? Chris the Flash in the building, man. Hope you're doing well. Chris, a big Miami Heat fan. Salute to you there. There's a lot of rumors with your Miami Heat regarding John Morant. Ja Morant, will I be going to Miami? I know they were in on the Giannis Antetokounmpo sweepstake. I don't know. Don't count them out yet because nothing has happened yet. But from what we're hearing, you got to check out the famous Davis Smoke Section podcast. Those guys break down the NBA trade rumors and all the different things going around the league. To that there, K-Dot, Napcod, they have that in their grasp. Don't be surprised if something like that. I know they've been calling for Ja Morant to Miami. Who knows? You know, this offseason is going to be very fun. It would be surprising if the Spurs gets a little bit overconfident and comes out after winning game 2 last game. Didn't play well, but since they were a young team with a rookie head coach, I think the rookie head coach is going to make a mistake. We're waiting for that. I got to give credit. Again, I'm not trying to discount or take the credit of the team that came out here and won this game at Madison Square Garden. You know, Castle, the Dylan Harper, Champagny, they did a good job. They come from good collegiate background. St. John's, Rutgers, Connecticut. They come from some very good collegiate backgrounds where some good winning, like the Villanova Knicks. You know, they and you know what? That translates. For people that say it's a mistake for players to go to college to play 2 years in the college system, I think they should go back and play 3 years, my opinion. If you're an NBA player in the AAU, I think you should learn how to play basketball for 3 years in the collegiate level as a team oriented. I think it makes the NBA stronger. This is another conversation as they're singing the national anthem, just filling out time and giving you my opinion. I think the collegiate players and the high school players, the high school players should go for 3 years minimum to the NBA, to the NCAA. It also will help the NCAA with their tournament, their play, the league, and also they'll be ready for the NBA. The NBA body, they'll get more physically ready to play the 82-game grind in the NBA season. They won't break down injuries, but that's another podcast for an off season. But I'm giving you my opinions now because I really don't do a lot of basketball off season talk. But yeah, as we're just filling time, I think players from the AAU should go learn because that's the rate we're going that they go in and whenever they want. The European players are going to totally eat the United States AAU players for lunch. There's too much prima donna in AAU. These coaches coddle these kids at 14, make them think they're something greater, and they lose the essence, the value of playing as a team play. They want to play hero ball and they want to play superstar basketball, and it's not making a good NBA product. Shooting the threes and all this, not playing the right thing, give and go, setting a pick, all these things that made basketball fun when it's a work of art, we'll definitely see. All right, here we go. When people complain the league favors the Knicks, but I'm wrong. The Spurs got from Robinson to Wemby, Duncan to Wemby in 40 years, and that's fishy. Yeah, I guess because they want to keep the small market teams competitive. And I don't understand what's the fixation but they have no problem bringing every superstar and their mother to go to the Lakers. And I'm not saying we want every superstar to come to the Knicks. I'm not saying that. But there's a lot of rule bendings when it comes to the big market teams. And the only big market teams that seems to get the big shaft or the NBA pat on the back is the Lakers. So you know what? NBA commissioner, NBA league, move your fucking office out of New York City and go to Los Angeles. Don't plant your office in the New York City market if you're not going to favor the New York City market. Or you're not going to, you're very pro Los Angeles. The only time the NBA really kiboshed LA was the Chris Paul to the Lakers trade. Everything else, they get everyone from Dwight Howard to Luka Doncic to Carmelo. I mean, don't get me started. We go. The starting lineup is getting introduced here for the Knicks. Don't forget, we get a scoreboard and a ticker coming up. Let's bring that bad boy in. I know you guys are probably tired of me rambling and going and speaking about all this. I could go for hours talking about NBA conspiracies and different things. This is why the league is not going to, and they have a chance to really be there competitively wise with the NFL. in my opinion. But with all the scandals and all this stupidity that you see there, they're never going to get to that level of NFL. They're always going to be a second, number 2, or even 3 behind baseball, MLB. And baseball's not doing their favors to themselves either. They're these distance from the NFL with their stupidity. Here we go. As we're about to announce the Knicks starting lineup for Game 4, you got the Knicks City Dancers in there. We haven't talked about them in a while. They still got Caitlin Clark's retarded sister there as one of the cheerleaders. Here we go. As they're announcing Karl Anthony Towns. Let's go. Hit that like button, fellas. Don't forget, tonight, if you're a wrestling fan, if you're looking for wrestling content here on the Sports Jedi Network, you will have it tonight, immediately following a summer show there for AEW Dynamite. Chris and Haas Knuckle Brew will be doing the recap. Summer Blockbuster Dynamite for Haas and PGH Chris. They will be breaking it down and all that. The women's tournament got a little spicy. You got Maya World in the building. She will be substituting for Sariri, who could not go, who has a neck issue. So that's all that. If you're ready for that wrestling content. And again, Monday, we have a new program coming up on the Sports Jedi Network for Major League Wrestling. Major League Wrestling, we're going to have Mr. Jeff Lippman and Mr. Thomas, former MLW wrestler. They're going to be breaking everything down from MLW Fusion, breaking everything down from MLW. Great to have them. Welcome on board, Mr. Jeff Lippman and Mr. Thomas, former MLW wrestler, Mr. Thomas, still active wrestler. And yes, our first wrestler who's going to come on and break down the shows. Appreciate that. Great to see that. Don't forget, everyone from all of us, from the famous Davis to the multi-immerse mashup to PGH Chris production, MMA Octagon Report with Austin. Of course, we got the big card on Sunday nights. Of course, UFC at the White House, the Freedom 250, Gaethje in the main event, all that good stuff. All that to come here on the Sports Jedi Network. Of course, game number 5 on Saturday. Weekly wrestling Saturday afternoon. Some Friday Night SmackDown. We are always busy. We are a network. Continue to grow with more and more different talents to join our program and to join the network. That's what a vision, and I wanted to have different content, different things. We can't wait. Tony, we got 5 a win this game. Let's go. We gotta win this game. All right, here we go. That's what he meant. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. We're ready to tip off. I'm ready. You guys are ready. Kylie Jenner's in the game here. Here we go. She wasn't here last game. So it's a good sign to see Kylie Jenner. I can't believe I'm going to say that. Knicks are in their white uniform. They're going to go from wrong, didn't I? Let me see. They're going to go from left to right for the Spurs. The Knicks are going to go right to left. I said it backwards. For game number 4. If up one by the Spurs, Spurs will have it. Let's go. Here is White Castle with basketball. Right up the top. Fox started by Bridges. Fox now with the swipe. Fox looking. Fox wants to curl to Vassell. No, but Vassell wanted it, but Fox kept it. Here's a screen. Here's Fox driving on Town. And they call a ticky-tack tertiary foul on Town. On the very first possession, they're going to call a Town. Memo to the NBA. Keep the same energy to freaking Wembyamba. Keep the same energy. There was not a lot of contact there. It's a foul already. As San Antonio gets on the board. Come on, man. Could we get something fair, equal balance game here called already? The very first play, there's a whistle. I don't pay to see the game with the officiating. I want to see the players play. Both free throws are in 2-0. Already I'm complaining. I'm aggravated. Here's Brunson. Brunson looking for Towns. Towns almost stole him. Towns with the ball. Towns stops. And that gets it back to Hart. Hart underneath the basket. We'll give it to Towns. Towns thought about the three now. Towns, Euro. Towns put up the floater. It's good. Oh, Anthony Towns. So he gets a floater. Here's Castle. White Castle now kicks it. Vassell for three. Vassell hits a three ball. Good catch and shoot for three. San Antonio, when they get the catch and shoot, they've been very lethal. They need and the Knicks got to rotate here. Here's Towns. Towns working on Wembanyama. Towns going strong. And we're calling a foul. Holy shit. The referees know how to call a foul on Wembanyama. Oh! They know how to call a foul. And now they're challenging this. Now they're challenging this. They're going to challenge this because the San Antonio Spurs can't grasp the fact they're getting every fucking call in the NBA Finals, but they got to challenge it too. They got to challenge it too. So we got a challenge right now. The review, Wemby pushed Brunson and still didn't get a call. Right now, the Spurs want to win and go 7 out. Too obvious. Bro, Tony, if this series goes 7 games, I will. This is the end. I will never watch NBA again. I'm going to tell you this right now. I will never watch the NBA again. I swear I will never watch the NBA games, period. If this goes 7 games. No way the Knicks should lose 3 games at all. Seriously. And if the officiators interject themselves, I'm going to say this right now. I will, after this series is over, win or lose, I'll give the credit to the champion if the Knicks lose, but I will never watch the NBA again. I will never. I will, like, League Pass will be canceled. You'll lose me as an NBA fan. If with this, I will never. How they review when Wemby pushes in the NBA on the off day and obviously flagrant and didn't call it. Tony, again, I'm telling you, this is egregious. This is disgustingly. This will be disgusting if they call this the wrong way. All right, we got a timeout here. We got a timeout on the court. I can't have the referee leading the game with 10 assists like they did last game. Mark Davis and the officiating crew led the game last 48 minutes in assists. They had more assists than the San Antonio Spurs players. I can't have that. I can't have that. I'm sorry. (22-8) free throws, says that last game. Yeah. And just think of this, Tony. If there wasn't a replay challenge on the OG Anunoby getting fouled in the three-point line, who knows if the Knicks are down 2-1? Because they missed that call. They plainly missed that call that he got smacked on his wrist, on his forearm. And if it wasn't for Mike Brown challenging that and going to the free throw line, who knows how the series will go? Seriously. And that's disgusting. That's disgusting, and that's unacceptable in a professional league. You see that kind of crap on a projects basketball league, not in the NBA. You can't have that in the NBA in the high levels when there's sports gambling and people putting money on the line. You can't have that. You can't. It's a successful challenge. A successful challenge. Are you kidding me? He's grabbing his schlong as he's going down the stroke. Get out of here. Bro, he checked to see if he was wearing a cup. So they called a skitty foul on Towns earlier, but they... Are we kidding me? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Bro, I'm at this point of canceling the stream and not watching the NBA Finals. I am dead serious. I am this disgusted right now. I'm going to be dead honest. Here's Wemby. Stop. Puts up the shot on Mitchell Robinson. He gets the bounce. Another assist for the officiating. That's two. That's 2 assists for this officiating crew. 2 assists. Here's Brunson. Underneath, Mitchell Robinson misses that one. So why did they took Karl Anthony Towns? Did he pick up a foul there? He misses the free throw. Towns got 2 fouls already. I don't think that's what they... Here's Anunoby. Anunoby, sidestep, jumper. No good, misses, short. Here comes San Antonio. Fox puts up, no good, misses the floater. Here comes Hart. Hart the other way. Hart kicks it out. OG now loses the ball, keeps his bounce. Bounce past to Brunson. Brunson now gets a screen. Brunson now driving. Brunson stops, kick back, jumper. No good, rebound. Mitchell Robinson last touchdown. It will go San Antonio. They can't even get a loose ball call. They're going to lose this game if they don't freaking get... Oh, my God. They're letting the referees dictate this tempo already. Towns is on the fucking bench. Here's Castle. I can't believe this. Drive. Kicks it. Wembanyama in the corner. Vassell for 3. It's good. Oh, my God. It's a 10-2. Here's Hart. Oh, my God. This is not... And there's a steal. Dan Penny with the dunk. Turnover. 10-point San Antonio lead. Up by 10. And this took the Knicks. And Knicks got to get their head out of their ass. They allowed their officiating to take their momentum. The successful challenge totally. And the Knicks felt like, you know what? I won't be surprised here. And I hate to say this, there's a lot of basketball left here. If the Knicks don't win this game, the referees totally broke their spirit. The referees took their spirit, and I think they lost the game there on that challenge. I'm sorry. It's early. I know. I hope I'm eating my words, but it feels like the Spurs just won game number 4 here by that successful challenge. That is so bad. This is bad. This is a bad start. This is a terrible start for the Knicks here. Terrible start. I can't believe that the officiating with all this league is crooked. I'm sorry, this league is fucking crooked. I understand that Adam Silver wants to grow this game globally, but don't sell out the American game to the international team, to the international. And this commissioner just sold out the league to the international crowd. I'm sorry. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I can't believe this. This is bullshit. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. There is not a fair shake here. Come on, referees. Bro, this is cheap. This is like using fucking bots on X to boost your fucking ratings. This is cheap. This is cheap. This is cheap. This is cheap. That's cheap. I'm sorry. Oh, not a good start. Down by 10 here. Timeout. That turnover, I'm not going to give Champagny any I'm going to give him a lot of credit. He kept playing, and the Knicks are letting the referees take him out of their game. With Karl Anthony Towns out on the bench so early, I don't even know. Did they call a foul? Pat got a second foul. How did he get a second foul? So they called it an offensive foul. They reversed it. Instead of giving Wembanyama the foul, they reversed it and gave it to Karl Anthony Towns. Tony, that's not, I'm sorry. That's not fair. I'm sorry. That's egregious. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Talk about the fix. Wow, that's nonsense. No, I'm done with Antonio. I'm done with the NBA. Even if the Knicks win the NBA title, I'm done. I'm done with the fucking NBA. I'm done. You know what? I'm gonna stick with. I know that it's scripted, and I'm gonna go watch professional wrestling. No, I can't deal with this fake nonsense. This scripted, rigged, this nonsense, rigged, scripted garbage. Where you got Tim Donahue, Terry Rozier, the point shaving, the nonsense that's going on. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna be honest. I'm done. I hope the Knicks win this NBA title. If not, I'm done. I'm done with the NBA. The NBA, I'm gonna be totally brilliant honest with you. The NBA could go suck a lemon. I'm done with the NBA after this stream. After this series with the San Antonio Spurs, I'm done. You lost me as an NBA fan. League Pass is getting cut at the end of the year. You're done, NBA, with me covering you on the Sports Jedi Network. I am done. I'm done. I can't take this officiating with this nonsense. And it sucks because you got Brunson playing his ass off as he misses. Mitchell Robinson misses the rebound. And here's a Charles Smith memorial, and Doofy Robinson loses the basketball. Last touch by the Spurs. Bro, I never seen a 21-year NBA player get every call and play dirty. Tony, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too fucking much. Anunoby for three. And it hits a three ball for OG Anunoby. I'm going to say this again. Yeah, that's why I'd rather watch wrestling, Antonio, because I know what I'm getting into. I'm supposedly wanting to play a game that is based on skills and the better player, where now I have the league fixing it. No, I can't have that. Wemby gets the finger roll. I'd rather go watch wrestling. And, Knicks almost turned the ball over. OG now. Sidestep. OG loses, and they're going to call a foul. Are they going to challenge it? Maybe they might challenge it because they might have thought Wemby didn't foul. Yeah, they're disgusting. They're disgusting if it was in the act of shooting. No, give it side out of bounds. We know you're not going to call a foul, but you're not putting the guy on the free throw line. You're going to side it out of bounds it because you're going to give the call the other way. Nah, this is nonsense. I am so bothered with this league. This league could go screwed. This league could go forward with the WNBA. I'm gonna be honest with you. He hits the free throw here. The Knicks trail 14-6. This is nonsense. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What am I watching here? Not even Michael Jordan had this type of calls. Yeah, you could never, in the NBA, you never get the visiting team getting more calls at the home team. Never. Here's Wemby now. No, I'm going to finish the series, but I'm not doing the game next year. I'm done with NBA. The NBA could go kick rocks in my channel. This is the last time. Hart going strong. Counting and one. As for a three-point play, Hart continues to play hard here with some heart. The Knicks has a chance to cut it to 4 with 8:02. I don't like the first start of the game here. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I could see no. I don't like what I'm seeing here by the league. The league should have a better more. And here's the thing. The league will get so mad if there's a brawl or a fight. They want to suspend and become the warden of police. You guys called this if there's a fight because you could have been preventing this. I'm not advocating for a fight, but they're bringing this. They're gonna let these professionals get frustrated. Here's Hart. You know what? Why should I expect? They didn't do anything to Tim Donahue. They let him do all his thing. I shouldn't be surprised. 4 minutes in, and a lot of crap has happened. And the Knicks, just like that, are down by 4. Here's Castle for the jumper, and there is another shitty foul. Oh, this is. Where's the foul? Where's the foul? Where's the foul? Where's the foul? They get it on Hart. They inbound the ball. Here's Penny. Penny. Here's Castle. Castle. Penny thought about it. Penny now with the ball. Penny back to Castle. Castle looks. Castle back it in. Castle pump fakes. Puts up the shot. Got it. Tough shot there by Castle. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson now. The looting. Brunson stops. There, no reaching foul on Wembanyama. He reached in. No foul call. Here's Bridges. Bridges stops. Bridges looks. Bridges nowhere to go with it. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound. Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Here is Champagny with the ball. Champagny with the basketball now. Gets a screen. Penny now stops. Kicks it back out. Top extra pass. They wing it. Vassell. Vassell kicks it out. Top of the key straight away. 3. And that's good. So Castle hits a big 3 ball. They're moving the ball really well. I got to give them credit there on that 3 ball. They move the ball well and they find the open man as the Knicks now need to answer. And here's Mitchell Robinson. Robinson now with the basketball. Get the ball out of this guy's hands. You're wasting shot clock time. Here is Hart. Hart now with the ball. Has a double team. Hart now dancing. 4 on the shot clock. Brunson now driving. Brunson stops. Kicks it back out. 3-pointer for OG. And that's no good. Rebound by Penny. So the Knicks got a good look there. They missed that open shot. Here comes San Antonio. Vassell for 3. And got it. San Antonio hitting their shot. And the Knicks don't have any answer. They don't know what to do. They're taken out of their game philosophy. With Mitchell Robinson, they're playing 4-on-5 basketball to begin with. And Wembanyama now gets to do whatever he wants. And Brunson gets a foul call. This is a tough situation the Knicks are in because they don't know. They're playing 4-on-5 with Mitchell Robinson. And anything that goes Wembanyama's way, he's going to get the benefit of the call, whether it's an offensive foul when the Knicks try to penetrate, or on defense, he's going to get the foul. They're playing frustrated and they're beating themselves. I agree with you, Tony. We get Harkapoti. I hope Ariel Harkapoti brings an energy to the Knicks. As look at Karl Anthony Towns talking to Ariel Harkapoti. This sucks that Karl Anthony Towns has 2 fouls here. This is not what I expected. When we need Mitchell Robinson to get his shirt in on defense, he laid an egg here. And I don't know because he wasn't expecting to play Wembanyama, man. So Harkapoti, we got the Hulk in the game. Harkapoti in the game. Here's Brunson. Brunson hits the free throws. Knicks trail. Knicks are trailing here 22-11. As Fox will pick up the basketball now. Fox, bounce pass here to Champagny. Penny with the ball. Penny with the basketball. Spins. Actually, that's Dylan Harper. Wembanyama fakes. He's going to put up a 3. Wembanyama hits a 3 ball. So every 3 ball shooting coming in for the San Antonio Spurs, and they're shooting the ball really good. Good start for San Antonio, kind of trying to quiet the Knicks crowd. And this Knicks crowd, here is Bridges. Bridges get a high screen. Bridges now penetrating mid-range jumper. Good. They need Mikal Bridges to have a really strong game here if they're going to make this a game close. Here's Wembanyama with the basketball. Wemby now guarded. Now Wemby puts up the 3 ball over Harkapoti. No good. Rebound by the Knicks. Bridges will give it to Brunson. Brunson on the timeline. Brunson now looking. Brunson guarded. Good closeout there by Harper, preventing Brunson to get in the down low. Now Brunson waking, shaking. Brunson stopped. Leans in, puts up a shot, blocked there by Wembanyama. Here comes Fox on the good defense to stop there. Drive, puts up the shot, glass is good. Good transition for San Antonio. 25-14, 27-14. Here comes Brunson. Brunson stops, kicks out. Bridges for 3. Big 3-pointer for 3-pointer. Mikal Bridges, Knicks trail. 27-17. Here's Fox. Fox kicks it. Here's Vassell. Vassell stops. Kicks it in the corner. Here's Harper. Harper baseline. Harper stopped, and there is a foul. a foul on Harkapodi. Harkapodi doesn't got a chance. They're going to fucking call major fouls on Harkapodi like a maniac. So Wembanyama's going to sit. Here is the bum Harper, Luke Harper coming in. Or Cornette, whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, that's a good push. I'm going to say that's a good foul on Harkapodi. That's a foul. That's a foul. And now they're going to put Mitchell Robinson back in the game. Mitchell Robinson hasn't asserted himself at all on defense. Mitchell Robinson has not done anything, has not impacted the game here. We need him to play his Cookie Monster game. No, I can't put Karl Anthony Towns back here. And the Knicks are in some trouble. Here. There's 4 minutes left, and San Antonio has 27 points, looking to add more. They inbound. Extra pass here. Vassell with the ball. Vassell kicks it to Fox. Fox now. Puts up a three. Got it. Oh, man. Good there. Great to hear that, brother BKL. Great to hear that. God bless you. Alley-oop, and there's a foul on Johnson. Great to hear the good news. Awesome news, brother BKLA Sports Entertainment. Thank you so much for sharing that positivity. Where we need some positivity on the news. Let's go. Now I'm feeling much better. Let's go. Good news there. Under 4 minutes. Mitchell Robinson is going to the free throw line. Now, this is an adventure with Big Mitch. I know Knicks fans will take one of two from the line. He misses the first one. Mitchell Robinson's renders, you can see the finger right there, because normally that was a perfect, well, no, the good knocked out there by Johnson. Big Mitch misses both free throws, and that was a wasted of a stop there. Here comes the San Antonio Spurs. Dylan Harper with the ball. Harper gets a screen. Harper picking up his dribble now. Snake dribbling, driving. Stops. Fair fake. Puts up the shot. Blocked there by the Knicks. Here comes Shamet. Good block there. Bridges and Mitchell Robinson. Here's Jose Alvarado. Jose now. Lob to Mitchell Robinson. Good defender. Good defense there. And we get a jump ball between Fox and Alvarado. And we get another look here. Let's see if this is a goaltending play. Let's take a look here. Referees are, again, the crowd is upset. Ooh, that's a goaltending. He caught it coming down. That ball was coming down and he touched it. That's a goaltending. Oh, come on, man. How much more bad calls are we getting? Jump ball, we get some whistles. And they're going to call loose ball against the Knicks. They call loose ball against the Knicks. Mike Brown needs to get a technical foul. I'm so sorry. Mike Brown needs to go nuclear. He needs to get a technical foul. He needs to start bitching and complaining. This is ridiculous. Here's Harper. Kicks it, and Wembanyama back in the game. Wemby now driving. Wemby going strong to the basket. He gets his own rebound. And that was on the rim also. My goodness. 32-17. Knicks are getting their blower thrown in here. Towns back in the game. Oh, there's a lot of physicality. No effing call. And meanwhile, they're calling ticky-tack. Here's Alvarado. Here is Anunoby going strong. And he got fouled. This is unbearable to watch, Tony. It's above the cylinder. That's a no basket, guys. That ball is above the rim. There is no basket. Oh, Anunoby hits the free throw. 32 to 18. Bro, Tony, I want to turn the stream off. I swear to God, I want to turn the stream off and turn this TV. I get up at 3 fucking o'clock in the morning. I don't need to do these games. I'll be honest with you. I really want to turn this fucking game off. I don't want to watch this. I'm not. My heart is not. They took me out as a fan already. I'm out. I'm done. Even if the Knicks win, they took my heart out of this game. I'll be totally honest. They took my heart out of this game. He hits a pair of free throws. $32-19. I'm with. You know what? I don't like that company, but I just want to turn this off. I really do. Wembanyama. Here's Harper. And it's not because of the team. It's because of the officiating and the league. Here's a jumper. Got it. Beautiful jumper there by Harper. I'm trying to stay as professional as possible, but my heart is out of this. They took me out of this. I'm disgusted. The league disgusts me. Here's Karl Anthony Towns. And what we get, a whistle? Defensive 3 seconds. A defensive 3 seconds. Here's a free throw for the technical foul on Karl Anthony Towns, who will go to the line, and he nails it. Knicks down by 14 in the first quarter. All right, Brunson will be in the inbounder. Brunson looking inbound, gets it here to Towns. Towns with the basketball, give it back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson gets a high screen. Brunson still keeping the dribble, penetrates, kicks it. Three-pointer, McBride catch and shoot. McBride cannot hit the three ball. He has had an atrocious finals. You know me, I'm not a big Deuce McBride fan. Castle, back again. Castle looking in. Here is Castle. And we get whistles. What do we get? Now they call it defensive 3 seconds on the Knicks. That's just Tony. That's just whatever. It is what it is. He's a hypocrite. Tony, he's a hypocrite. Don't let Mick Foley fool you. He wanted to wrestle. WWE don't want to put that old man to wrestle. He went to All Elite Wrestle to wrestle. Tony Khan and Nick and his father Shad Khan, they gave what, $1 million, $2 million to Trump inaugural campaign, and he's no. Don't fall the bullshit. That's bullshit with Mick Foley. He just wanted to wrestle. Just be honest. I wanted another match. WWE didn't want to give me another match. There's nothing wrong with that. Here's Castle underneath. Wembanyama with the ball. Gathers. Fox puts a quarter three. No good. Rebound by Shamet. 35-20. Here's Shamet. No, here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson going in. Brunson pounding. Brunson stops. Looking for some help. We'll give it out to McBride. McBride now driving. McBride stops. He's going to retreat. Castle all over him. Brunson now with the ball. Here's Shamet. Shamet now. Shamet. Put up jumper. No good. Good rebound. Richard Robinson last touch. Last touch by San Antonio. New York will have it. Knicks trail by 15 here with 1:14 as they inbound the ball underneath the basket. And what has been coming a frustrated start to this game in game 4. Brunson will inbound the ball. Here's Anunoby. Here's Mitchell Robinson. Here's Brunson. Brunson now gets a quick double team. Now McBride. McBride going to put up a 3. He misses that one. Oh. Bro, we're going to have to think about putting Jordan Clarkson in. McBride has not given you nothing. And I know you want him to shoot it out of it, but McBride, if he's going to shoot bricks, you can't afford. You got to put Jordan Clarkson, who's been much more efficient in the last game. You got to put him in. This is Knicks trail by 15. San Antonio with the possession. 1 minute left. in what's been a terrible start for game 4. Wembanyama thought about the 3. Wemby pullbacks out on Mitchell Robinson now. Wemby between the legs, now driving, stops, pull the folder off the glass is good. Now that's a good, impressive move by Wembanyama. 17-point Knick deficit, and they're going to call an offensive foul. So the referees could see that. Yeah, this has not been a good quarter. Oh, it's a flagrant foul now. They're going to call a flagrant foul. Yeah, it's a flagrant, and he flopped. It's a flop, but you know what? He did go over the elbow to the head. It's a flagrant foul. It's a flagrant foul. They're gonna call a flagrant foul here on 2 7-footers, but meanwhile, when the 7-footer pushes the 6'2" guard, that's not a flagrant foul. It's a flagrant foul. It's gonna be a flagrant foul. I'm expecting the worst. I wouldn't be even surprised if he gets kicked out of the game. If Mitchell Robinson, I'm gonna say this right now, if Mitchell Robinson gets flagrant 2 and gets ejected, I'm gonna turn off the stream right now. Bro, and then he sits there taunting, which is good on Wembanyama, taunt. But when you got the whole league on their knees sucking your 7'4" penis, yeah, of course. Gloat, Frenchman. We're waiting for the video replay review. Yeah, flagrant foul. A flagrant foul. Wow. So well-deserved foul there for Mitchell Robinson, as he did put his elbow into the throat area of Wembanyama. I'm not going to say it wasn't. I'm not going to say it wasn't a foul. That was a flagrant. But then he's going to get 2 shots and the ball. Boy, this looks like it's going to be a 2-2 series if the Knicks don't get their head out of their ass. There's plenty of basketball left. There's 3 quarters left. But my goodness, everything that's gone wrong, the Knicks have given up close to almost 40 points in the first quarter. They've got Karl-Anthony Towns in foul trouble, Mitchell Robinson with some flagrants, with some foul trouble. We got Zohan coming off the bench. There is a lot of things that I don't like what I'm seeing here. The Knicks are getting outplayed, out-whistled. The referees got 5 assists here in this here. Here's Fox. Wembanyama now peacocking. And the Knicks last touch, and they still the ball was that Wembanyama touched it last, and they still the Knicks touched it. I don't know what to say no more with these calls. These referees, here we go. They inbound the ball. Catch and shoot Vassell, and he hits it. Another assist for the officiating, number 11. 21-point Knick deficit. So we got about 8 assists on the officiating here tonight so far in the first quarter. Bro, that ball was on Wembanyama, and they called it on the Knicks. Bro, how bad is this? Bro, they just showed the replays are showing everything going against the Knicks. Everything is giving the Knicks favor in these officiating again, and the league doesn't do nothing in the off days. Bro, there is no repercussions on these officials. Well, if you're terrible at your job in any walk of life, you don't have a job anymore. The shot clock is turned off. Looks like the Knicks are gave up over 40 points here, and they're trailing here by double digits. 41-22. Looks like it's going to be here as Fox looking. Fox with the ball, puts up a long three. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. Anunoby gets it, and we are heading to the second quarter. Spurs shot 68%. 67 is unreal. And 8 assists for the officiating. What a job. The MVP here so far is the NBA's officiating. They've been very much active in their whistle discrepancy and the assist total. We got second quarter coming up, and not a good one here, with the Knicks trail big, 41-22. I don't know if the Knicks could rebound here. There's still 3 quarters left. They're gonna have to outscore. They're gonna have to reverse the show here that they did in game number 3 and score over 40 points in their quarter. The Knicks are capable offensively, but I don't know if the officiating is going to allow the Knicks to get out and shoot. Every time the Knicks got something positive, the whistles comes in, the replays, the challenge overturned. Something always hampers the Knicks' stifle momentum. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. I am not liking what I see the Knicks from the Knicks body language, their mindset, mental mentality, and the San Antonio Spurs taking advantage and owning the floor in game floor where they know that they got the league behind them. It's like they playing and knowing that they cannot lose. Everything is with them. Everything is against against the Knicks. Every call from Karl Anthony Towns picking up those 2 quick fouls, everything, and this is not a good watch right now. It's not a good watch. I'm not really enjoying this. This is frustrating, very frustrating. All right, we're waiting for the second quarter to happen. As we wait for the second quarter, oh my God, this is not good, not good. Sorry, my energy is not here because I am totally. They took me out for this. Let me give a quick 30 seconds. We're back here, ready to start the second quarter. Well, hopefully we get something to cheer for the Knicks here. Could they cut the deficit here? Could they make this a manageable game before halftime? Or did they tie this? I don't know. I don't know what to expect anymore. I don't know what I don't know what the Hollywood script is for the NBA and what they put out there tonight. This is, boy, I smell a Vince McMahon production when I see one, bro. All right, we're ready to start the second half. The Knicks will bring the basketball up as Jose Alvarado in the game now. Alvarado with the basketball will give it, trying to find Karl Anthony Towns. Towns guarded by Bryant driving, going strong. Anunoby thought about the three. Anunoby steps in. Alvarado with the top of the key. Now Shamit back to OG for three. Good. 3-pointer. OG Anunoby. Good start for the Knicks to start opening up there, giving assist there and moving the basketball. That's what they need. They need to swing and move the basketball over. Now they got to play some defense. Here's Champagnie in the corner. Fox puts up a three himself, and he hits it. He answers that right back. So great job by Fox answering the Knicks three ball there to quiet it down, tamper and curb the enthusiasm. Here comes the Knicks now. Towns whips it to Alvarado, and he loses the ball. Turnover. Here comes Dylan Harper with the basketball. Knicks turn the ball over. Now, Wemby back over now to Harper. Harper with the ball. Harper looking. Give it to Wembanyama. Wembanyama got Alvarado on him. And Wemby, he traveled there. No call. Extra pass, Champagnie in the corner. Fox thought about the three now. Guarded by Shamit. Shot clock at 5. Here is Fox putting up the shot clock. And as it expires, and they call a foul, a 4-point play. Are we serious calling that? Ooh. 4-point play. A 4-point play opportunity here for San Antonio. So it was on Wembanyama. So you can't, obviously, the Knicks cannot touch Wembanyama. The 3-pointer and a chance for a 4-point play, Victor Wembanyama. Now they're going to go to the replay. Me cago en la puñeta. Oh. So now they're going to check if it's a flagrant. So this is obviously going to be a flagrant foul. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's Wembanyama. He's going to get a free throw, and they're going to get fouls. Don't even bother. Just give it the flagrant. Give him the flagrant. We know that's going to happen because this is what the league wants. I don't know why they're there again. Bro, and then they want to bring a team in Vegas. Then they want to fucking expand a team in Vegas. Bring more small market garbage teams in where nobody wants to go watch. Nobody wants to play for them. But meanwhile, they're going to expand. Bro, this league is cooked. This league is trash. Here we go. Let's hear the freaking call. Common foul stands. Common foul stands. He's still going to go to the free throw line to complete a 4-point play. It's 47-25. Knicks trail here in a game where the officiating totally took the Knicks team out with some bad calls, reversals on some calls, all that stuff. But San Antonio has been really shooting the ball well. I got to give them credit where they've been capitalizing on the bad referee and shooting some good shots, catch and shoot threes. Wembanyama getting everything but a freaking reach around by the officials on the court. So, yes, they're up big here. 48-25. As here's Brunson bringing the ball up. And there is a foul. They call a foul. This is let them play, guys. Here we go. Brunson with the ball. Here's a shot. Brunson misses. Rebound by Towns. Towns goes up, puts up, counted and one. They know how to call a whistle. Carl Anthony Towns for a three-point play. Wow. They call a foul on an and one. It's a miracle. They know how to blow a whistle. Knicks trail by 20. Yeah, he's got, look at that. He's locked up there. So that's on Carter Bryant, who pretty much locked him in there with a. Here we go. And Carl Anthony Towns complete the three-point play. 48-28. As here we go. San Antonio Fox will bring the ball up. Fox. Chance of defense serenading Madison Square Garden. Fox almost turns the ball over. Champagne gets it back to Fox. Top of the key. Now Fox with the basketball now. Fox stops. Kicks it to Champagne. Puts up a three ball. No good. Rebound. Right to the hands of Towns. Here comes Brunson. Brunson now going downhill. Brunson, floater. Got it. Beautiful layup as he attacks the rim. The Knicks trail. That's 50 to 48, down by 18. Here's Fox with the basketball. Fox top of the key. And it's catch and shoot Harper for three, and that goes in. So the San Antonio Spurs have been answering every Knicks shots with some three balls. They're having some good time shooting. Here's Brunson with the ball behind the back. Brunson, crossover. Brunson now going on Wembanyama. Brunson under the baseline, underneath the rim. Kicks it right to McBride for three. No good. McBride has been horrible. Here comes Harper. Got to bring in Clarkson now for the length and for the shooting. Actually, Carter Bryant for three, and he hits a three ball. Damn. So 10 3-pointers for the Spurs. They're hitting the three ball. The three ball is going down for the Spurs. Here comes Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson, crossover. Brunson fakes. Brunson got a lot of contact, puts up the shot. That should have been an and one, ladies and gentlemen. No call there. No call, but he knocks it down. It is 32 to 54. Here is Fox. Fox now. Fox with the ball. Fox over to Champagne. Going to catch and shoot for three, and they're unconsciously hitting the three ball. So San Antonio is having a hell of a three-point shooting game tonight. And you know what? Let them get hot here in the first half, and hopefully they're ice cold in the second half from three-point land. But they are building up a nice lead here on game 4 on as an extra pick. Anunoby driving baseline up and under, and they call a foul. Side out as Anunoby was making Anunoby was going to the basket. Guys, how is that a side out when OG Anunoby is going up and under? He's attacking the rim, and they're saying that's a side out. How is that a side out, ladies and gentlemen? Can you explain that to me? This is how bad the officiating has been. That's him going. That should be him attacking the rim, going to the free throw line. They're going to say side out of bounds. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wow. That's terrible. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. It's disgusting, bro. Here's Brunson. Brunson lobs it into Bridges. Clarkson steps, puts up the three off the bench. Oh, in and out. He misses. At least his shot looked good compared to McBride, 57-32. Here's a drive. Castle stops, kicks it back out. Penny for a long three, and that's misses. Rebound Hart. Hart will give it along to Clarkson. Clarkson has one man to beat. Goes up and in. Count it. Beautiful. Not a three-point play, but he gets the layup. 57-34. Alley-oop to Carter Bryant. Knicks fell asleep in transition. You can't have that. 34-59. You got momentum. You got to steal momentum. San Antonio's been answering all the Knicks' chances for momentum. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson now drive. Clarkson stops. Looks, kicks it back to Brunson. Extra pass to Bridges. Bridges thought about the three. Bridges steps in for the mid-range jumper. No good. Loose ball. And we get a loose ball, and it's going to go against the Knicks. Naturally. And that is on Karl-Anthony Towns. Naturally. Wow. $59-34. 3 fouls for Karl-Anthony Towns. Side step. Penny for 3. No good. Rebound right to the hands of Clarkson, who had it. No, Lou almost has it. Lost it. Bryant took it away from it. Bryant puts it up. Misses. Karl-Anthony Towns still in the game with 3 fouls. Here comes Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson with the ball. Good defensive stop by the Knicks there. Almost turned. Gave up almost a free one there. Cornette, and they're going to. Cornette finally calls for a foul against Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns is getting slapped. He's getting pushed. He's getting slapped. They don't call. Towns gets called for every little thing. Clarkson. Clarkson has had a rough game with the ball handle. Between Clarkson and McBride, they have done nothing for the Knicks. All right, they're inbound the basketball now. So Mitchell Robinson, who's in the game now, will hand it off to Brunson. Now they're going to play 4-on-5 with a big deficit. Puts up a 3. Good. They're not going to call the 3-point fan. They're going to review it. Another video replay. That's the rules. And you know what? I may not like the hacker Mitch. I might not like it. And that might negate the 3-point shot here that Brunson made. I'm going to be totally honest. That's the rules. If they come back from video replay and Mitchell Robinson goes to the free throw line and they take away the 3-point shot that Brunson hit there, I'm not going to get mad at that. I'm going to be honest with you, because that's within the rules. I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I'm not liking what I'm seeing throughout the whole game, the course of the game and the refereeing, that one there is not going to bother me. It's not going to bother me one bit, because that's the rules. If Mitchell Robinson is a terrible free throw shooter, he's going to have to work on it. He has to get better. And you know what? That's within the rules. That's within the rules committee of the NBA to change that nonsense. And I'm not going to get mad with that. If these big 7-footers, who just by them being 7 foot are going to be in the NBA and they can't hit free throws, I can't feel sorry for them. Even if it's my own player in Mitchell Robinson. If you're that big, 7 foot, and you're getting opportunities to make generational change in money, you should be able to hit your free throws. Simple. Because I think 80% of us who are average size, under 6 feet, or average human beings would love to be 6'5", 6'7", or even 7 foot, because we know where we will be with the love of the game and probably possibly trying out for an NBA team. And if you can't hit your free throws, I'm not feeling sympathy. I'm sorry. I can't feel sympathy. I can't feel sympathy because you can't hit you. And you're getting Mitch and you're getting fouled. I'm sorry. As much as I love Big Cookie Monster Mitchell Robinson, I can't feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. All right, we're waiting for them to come back here. I don't know what's taking so long to do a video replay. The stoppage here. This game is not going to finish until 1 in the morning. My goodness. Boy, they're still in a commercial break, guys. They're still in an ad break. Here we go. Finally coming back from this commercial break. All right, here we go. So, yeah, of course, it's going to be free throws for Mitchell Robinson. Again, I cannot get bothered with that call. I'm sorry. Guys, I much as things are not going the Knicks' way, that's a strategy that I am not going to get mad with San Antonio at. That's a strategy. Well done. Smart play. They're going to hack a Mitch here. You're going to have to put Harker in here. Oh, he misses the free throw. We knew he was going to miss it. 34-59. Another free throw coming up for Big Mitchell Robinson. And that helps the San Antonio Spurs win beyond, but with that big lead. And he's not accustomed to playing more than 30 plus minutes. And and he misses both free throws. What else is new? And there is a foul to get Mitchell Robinson off the court to bring Huckabee in, as Clarkson will pick up the foul and Mitchell Robinson will sit. Huckabee will come in here. So again, that's a smart move. You're up by 25. You use your hacker, Mitch. They lose the possession with him not hitting the free throws, and now you go back on offense and add to the 25-point lead. Great strategy. Here's an alley-oop. And what do we have here? And there's a foul on Huckabee. Ugh. Side out of bounds. 59-34, 6:44. OG is going to come back in. Can the Knicks make a run and make this within striking distance? I don't know. The Spurs have been hitting their shots. They've been playing much well. 6:44 here to 59-34. Knicks are getting beat here. And there's a turnover. Brunson, that's a way to start. Brunson now, one man to beat. Layup, and he gets the steal. It's good. Jalen Brunson. So Spurs turn the ball over. The Knicks have that capitalized. Look, Spurs have played a flawless turnover-free game. Here's Castle. Knicks could cause these turnovers. Now, here's Penny. Back over to Castle. Castle with the ball. Now the Knicks now coming, running and gunning. Here's Brunson again. Euro. Flutter. It's good. Back-to-back scores by the Knicks. 4-on run. Quick timeout by the Spurs. As right there, it's 59-38. Johnson calls a timeout and does not want the Knicks to get off the canvas here. As the Knicks again gets a steal. Brunson getting the passing lane. And that's back-to-back turnovers. The Knicks cause the Spurs. That's the way the Knicks are going to come back in this game, causing the Spurs to turn the basketball over and running and gunning in transition. And yes, and you know what? I got to give kudos to the Spurs, not fouling in transition after that turnover and keeping the damage at 2 rather than a 3-point play opportunity. Smart play by the Spurs. They're up by big, and transition. Just be there. Just be there and optical. You don't have to overzealously foul. And smart move there on those back-to-back turnovers for not getting the Knicks to get 3-point play opportunities. I got to give them credit. We have a timeout here on the floor. Timeout on the floor. We got a timeout here. Knicks, could they get back into this? We'll hear from my sponsor, Devin and Lang.
All right, crew, we've got a massive announcement today for the Sports Jedi Network. You guys know we only bring the absolute best into the galaxy, and today we are officially welcoming our very own Captain Canary as the newest brand ambassador for Devin and Lang. Look, if you haven't heard of Devin and Lang yet, you are missing out on the most premium, sustainable, and insanely comfortable apparel in the game. We are talking about their signature ergonomic anti anti-chafing boxer briefs made from Tencel Modal. Whether you're sitting in the chair for a 3-hour live stream, breaking down tape, or on the road traveling to the next big premium live event, this is elite tier comfort. No distractions, no chafing, just pure support. And because the captain is hooking the Sports Jedi family up, we've got an exclusive deal for you right now. Head over to devonandlang.com, load up your cart, and use the promo code Courtney O'Shaw at checkout to slash 15% off your entire order. I'm telling you, treat yourself, upgrade your gear, and support the network. That is code Courtney O'Shaw for 15% off at devonandlang.com. May the comfort be with you. Premium comfort meets the Sports Jedi Network. Captain Canary approved.
There you go. Thank you there. Go to Devon and Lang, undergarments and more from devonandlang.com. Use that promo code Courtney O'Shea and save 50% off on all the stuff on the website there. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Let's go. As we're watching here, as we see everyone agreeing with what we said, enough is enough. These referees, the goaltending and all these missed calls. A lot of people on X, although which is the vocal minority, but still, these refs stinks. This is everybody seeing that there. That's not good for the league. You know, this is a chance for them to have high ratings and high viewing tips. And they decide to play and they decide to really poop it out with these referees. It's not a good look. Here we go. We're waiting for them to come back from the timeout. Yeah, NBA cares so much. Stop it. I don't want to hear that nonsense with the charity. Here we go. Fox bringing the basketball up. They care for what? To align their pockets. Almost turned the ball over now as, Harper almost slipped there. Almost had a turnover there. Here's Wembanyama back in the game. Wemby. And this should be a jump ball. And do they call a jump ball? They do. On who? We know Wembanyama's going to jump the free throws circle. Who else will be jumping with him? OG Anunoby and Wembanyama will be the two that would jump in the free throw circle. Here we go. Back tap. Poke the gate. Still loose. Here, make up here by Keon Johnson. Here's a Vassell for three, and he hits a three ball. So Spurs having a happy meal moment here. 62-38. Everything's going the Spurs' ways here. I got to give them credit. They're shooting very well, too. They're taking advantage of the bad refereeing against the Knicks, but they're shooting the lights out. I got to give them credit here. Here's Brunson, misses that one. Here comes Harper the other way. Dylan Harper, back to Wembanyama. He's going to put up a three. And he misses. Rebound by Hart. Hart now going the other way. Hart got numbers. The Knicks and Hart. Here's Anunoby. Thought about the three. Now driving baseline, puts up the shot, and there's a foul call. OG Anunoby will go to the free throw line. We sure that's not side out of bounds? Because, we got to wait to see. Boy, the Knicks loose ball, all the loose ball, finding the Spurs, and Vassell with that three-point shot. Very good, very clutch shooting for them. 62-38 now as OG Anunoby will go to the free throw line. And he hits the first one here. $39-62. OG hits both free throws here. 62-40. It's a 22-point deficit for the Knicks here with 5:09. Here's Fox bringing the ball up. Fox with the basketball. Fox now driving. Fox stops, spins, fall around jumper. Got it. 24-point deficit now. Here comes Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. Spurs are shooting lights out here. I don't know if they could continue that for all 48 minutes here. Here's Zohan in the game, the former Spur. Zohan now will kick it over to Brunson. Brunson now driving. Brunson stops. Euro gets a call out of bounds. Will be New York ball with 8 on the shot clock. Brunson wants to know, where is the foul call? Mike Brown wants to ask, where's the foul? Bro, they're not going to call anything, bro. This is a fucking terrible league. This league is rigged. This league is scripted. This league is crooked. The referee looked like he's in gambling debt. Here's Brunson. Kicks it in. Back over. Zohan. Zohan now looking. Now keeping the ball. Putting it on the floor now. Zohan nowhere to go. Puts up the shot. And a shot clock violation. Fox and Hart thought he got hit, but no call here. You have to play Zohan. Everyone's in foul trouble. Here's Harper. Harper gets a crossover. Harper now working. Harper with the ball. Harper going strong, up and in, and a beautiful, as they attack the glass now, 66-40. 26-point deficit. Here's OG Anunoby now with the ball. OG, jumper, straight away, good. OG now with a big shot there. 66-42. Wemby now will give this here to Fox. Here is Harper with the ball. Dylan Harper with the basketball. Kicks it out Wembyamba. Extra pass to Johnson. Johnson on the curl. Actually, that's Fox. Fox stops. Here's a 3-ball Harper, and it's good. 69-42. So the Knicks are getting shellacked. Brunson, I don't think this is going to be an even series here. I don't think the Knicks are going to get off the canvas here. And here we go. Brunson puts up the 3. No good. Rebound, and there is loose ball. And then who's going to be? It's going to be New York ball. Brunson will bring the ball. Brunson is going to be the inbounder. Gives it to Anunoby. Anunoby now gives it to Zohan. Zohan over to Brunson. Brunson crossover. Brunson to Zohan. Zohan back to Brunson. He doesn't want to shoot. You're playing 4-on-5. Brunson misses. Rebound by Zohan. Loses the ball. Here comes the Spurs. Here's a drive. Loses the ball right into the hands of Harper. Turnaround jumper off the glass is good. Everything going to San Antonio Spurs ways. 71-42. Knicks are getting their doors breaking in. You hear some boos from the fans. And we get it. Hart. And there's a foul, as now they're getting a little physical with Brunson now. And there's finally a foul on Vassell. Brunson to the free throw line. Brunson is the first one here, 71-43. .251 left here, 71-43. Now, let's go Knicks chance from the Garden faithful. It's about time. This crowd has been dead. You know what? The crowd in game 3 and 4, I'm going to be honest with you. This home crowd, and this is what happens when you're charging $7,000, $8,000 a ticket. You lose the real essence of the real fans to rally this team. This is when you have a bougie corporate clown fan base. And if people that wrestling fans, I know you complain about being outpriced. It's in all the leagues. This is not the real Knicks fans there tonight and rallying, and that's why this team is flat. It's not excuses. The crowd has been crap. The game 3 and 4, the crowds have been crap. Wemby for 3. No good. Rebound. Hart has it. And where's the loose ball foul? They call a loose ball foul finally. Castle still wants them to challenge that because it wasn't. How did we go from 13 in a row to play like the way there is no way? Yeah, Tony, it's this so this is what's wrong with these professional leagues. You know, it happens with wrestling and WrestleMania and all this ticket nonsense, and here within the NBA, just to get in the door was $6,000 for Game 4, $7,000 to get into to be in the upper deck. They outpriced the fans. Hart misses the free throw, 43-71. The heart of the Knicks fans that are there from Game 1 from preseason, they're not there for the finals, and that's terrible. That's bad. And maybe that's a little karma for the Knicks fans for acting like clowns and beating up on that fan outside, ripping shirts and beating up on other teammates and hanging off of poles and acting stupid after one victory. Karma is a bitch. But when is that going? You know, there's a 3-pointer for Jalen Brunson, a rare one. The whole NBA hates the Knicks, Tony. I agree with you. I think the whole NBA hates the Knicks. We're the most hated franchise in the league. Here's a pick, catch and shoot, 3, no good. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson will bring the ball up. Anunoby Euro stops, looking back to Hart, and that's last touch, saved, and Brunson gets the ball. Brunson gets the basketball. Knicks with the ball. Brunson got bumped, puts up the shot, and there's a foul. And the corporate bullshit fans that are there right now, they really want to get this team going, but I don't know. It's too much of a deficit. I'm not going to go with that too much with the Hausen and Trump, Tony. I'm not going to get too crazy on that. Because he misses the free throw. That's the second miss. They can't miss free throws here, guys. You got to hit every free throws. I don't have any issue with those people showing up, Tony. What I had an issue when they did the simulcast with Pat McAfee. There was no reason for Pat McAfee to be calling Knick games. If anything, if they really wanted to attempt, they should have been Knick Fan TV at Madison Square Garden or Knick Film School, whatever. One of those teams, one of those underground, MBK. Because they've been Knicks fans throughout and all in all. They don't need Pat McAfee. He has a show. Let him stay in the Thunderdome and talk his shit at his show. We don't need him at Madison Square Garden at all. Whatever. Harper. Fox misses. No, he banks it in. Oh, damn. 73-47. Here's Brunson. Brunson, pull up. Got it. 49-73 here. Boy, they're getting destroyed. One minute left. Here's Fox. Fox driving. Fox crossover in the corner. Harper for 3. Got it. So they keep shooting. 15 points for Harper. 6 of 7 from 3-point line. Here's Fox. Kicks it. Here's a 3-ball blocked. Pick up the ball by rebound. Wemby puts up a long 3. No good. Rebound by. As the Knicks will bring it up. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson puts up the jumper. No good. As they didn't call a whistle. Play on. He misses. And they're going to hold for the final shot, where it was an incredible quarter for the San Antonio Spurs. They scored 76 points. Looking to add more here before halftime. It's 76-49 as shot clock winding down. It's going to be about a difference, 1 shot, second between shot clock and game clock. As Fox with the basketball now. Fox now driving. Fox Euro puts up the shot and no good. Puts it up at the end of the air and it won't count at the end of the quarter. At the end of the half, 76 points for the Spurs, 49 for the Knicks. 76-49. The San Antonio Spurs are shooting dominantly from 3-point land. They're shooting the ball phenomenally well from 3-point land, but I got to give the San Antonio Spurs a lot of credit, capitalizing on the officiating assist totals. We'll take a halftime break. Stick with us if you want to. If you don't, I understand why also. Let's go for a halftime. I need to get away from the stream. All right, we're back here from the halftime show where the Knicks are getting destroyed right now. All San Antonio Spurs, the Spurs are hoping a lot of open shots. They're hitting. The Knicks are getting caught, leaving the Spurs, double teaming them, leaving for open 3 shots. Spurs are shooting unconsciously from 3-point land. They have made 14, 76-49 at the half. I believe the set the tone early was the Karl-Anthony Towns, that second foul where the call was on the floor that it was on Wembanyama. San Antonio challenges the referee, said, well, wait a minute, it's Wembanyama, we can't make that call. And they reversed it. And ever since then, the Knicks, and again, it's not blaming it on mostly on the officials, but the officials has not helped out the Knicks with these calls. Yes, San Antonio's have hit some 3-point shots. They've been hitting the ball well. They've been moving the basketball. And the Knicks didn't answer the challenge. They're folding like a cheap dude here at home. And it looks like both home teams are going to lose their games here in the first 4 in the NBA Finals. Yes, there's still 24 minutes left of action, but this deficit is quite great. The deficit is big for the Knicks to come back here. Anything is possible. Anything is possible in the game of NBA. The Knicks are been down in this road. The Knicks been here many times throughout this postseason, down by this much, 20-plus points, 18, 14. They've done this before, but this is the NBA Finals. The San Antonio Spurs going to cool down from 3-point land? The law of average says it could. They should. They only had 2 turnovers for the Spurs. Can they Knicks? But the Knicks got to work on defense. If the Knicks work on defense in the defensive lane, getting in the passing lanes, causing loose balls, and the referees allow them to play their defensive assignments, the Knicks could go on some runs. The first here start of the third quarter is going to dictate. If the Knicks could come out here and get a 10-0 run to start the third quarter and make you start getting first and foremost, you get the building back in. You get that bougie corporate crowd back in the building or back alive if they come out here with a nice 10-0 run to start the third quarter. Then you work on that. Then you work on the positive stuff. And if the referees start interjecting themselves, don't worry about them currently right now. We know, look, you've got non-Knick fans on over social media complaining about this officiating. You got a lot of people upset with the NBA with this officiating rig, and it's not just a Knick nation. It's not Knick fans. There's a lot of people I'm looking online with the refereeing and talking and complaining about all this. People see that. It's not just Knick fans bitching and complaining how bad this officiating is, and it should not take away from the San Antonio Spurs' young attack from their shooting. But you cannot not tell the story of this game without interjecting the officiating. And I hate to say that. Do I want to sound like a sore loser? No, because the game ain't over. And even if the Knicks lose this, it's the best of 3. And I'm not giving this victory yet. It's still 24 minutes. This team is resilient. Let's see what they made up. Let's see what the makeup is coming off of halftime. Do they wave the white flag and say, let's go to let's get ready to go on the road? Or are they going to fight? Are they going to fight and give people something to fight? Look, if I'm Ben Stiller, I'm telling his wife to stay the hell home. He has not accompanied the Knicks. She has not accompanied Ben Stiller to any of these games, and she decides to come now and they lose 2 games in a row. If I'm telling Marsha Brady, stay the hell home. All right, here we go. Remember that the scoreboard is always ahead of us. I'm ready. Look, if you want to be a team that's going to break a 53-year drought, you're going to have to do something uncharacteristic, and you have to do something that is not expected. Go out there and win a game where you're not expected to win. And when your largest deficit here in the NBA, go make something. You want to make history? Go out and tie this game up before the fourth quarter. Here we go. Here's Hart bringing the basketball up. Knicks will start with the possession now. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns with the ball, holding it top of the key. Now we'll give it to Brunson now. Brunson working on Vassell, double team. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns. They need to move the ball quicker. Quicker decision. Anunoby thought about the 3. Anunoby sidesteps, not driving. Step back. Long range jumper. No good. Hits the front of the rim. Hart with the, almost knocked it out. And you saw the Knicks retrieving. They're not coming after the loose balls. Here we go. Here is Fox. Fox now stops. Fox looks. Fox kicks it. Catch and shoot for Vassell for three. No good. Wembanyama had the rebound right to the hands. Last touch, and it will be New York ball. San Antonio touched it last. All right, New York will bring the ball up. They missed on their possession here. Now their second possession here in the second half. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson has Wembanyama now. Driving, stops, pulls it in the corner. Fox. Here is a three ball by OG, and he hits the force. OG Anunoby from downtown. There's a three ball going in. 76-52. But now the Knicks have to defend the three-point line. Here's Wembanyama pulls up off the glass. He falls on the floor. Here comes Anunoby reaches underneath, and that one, oh man, no call there on that call. They push the ball. Here is Castle. Wembanyama in the corner. He's going to put up a three himself, and he hits the three ball. That was a big three. Hey, Anna, how are you? So it's a 27-point deficit for the Knicks. Here's Brunson with the basketball. Brunson bounce past the Hart over to Towns. Now here's Bridges, floater. That was an air ball. Here's Vassell. Here's Castle. Castle now. And there's a push with the elbow, and they finally call it. He's been doing this since last game. Castle gets called for a foul. And that's Mr. Charge there, Brunson. And that one is not as egregious as the one that they didn't call. That was a little bit of a soft charge. The one that was the last game was more of a windup, and they reviewed it and they said there was no foul. This one was a little softer and they called the foul. You see what I mean? All right, here we go. Brunson will bring the ball. Well, it'd be the inbounder. Here's Bridges bringing the ball up. Towns with the ball. Towns top of the key. Towns driving. Towns loses the ball, and they're going to say off of Towns. Yucks. Off the leg of Karl Anthony Towns, San Antonio with the ball. Fox. Vassell now with the ball. Vassell kicks it back to Fox. Fox now driving. Fox crossover, mid-range jumper, and he gets the friendly bounce. 81-51-52. Fox coming alive here, feeling much more healthier now. Bridges. And there's a foul Wembanyama and knocks Karl Anthony Towns down. And they're going to review this. And the crowd erupts, so I got to see the replay. Oh, an elbow right to the chin. Bro, that should have been another flagrant. He should be suspended for game 5, but they're not because they rescinded that flagrant foul on Brunson. To me, they're not going to call any flagrant at all. They're not going to call no flagrant here. My brother and I are at the game. Fifth roll up. Oh, good job. Nice. Anna Lee from the arena. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Thank you so much for appreciate you. That's a true trooper right there. She's at the game and texting us from the game at Madison Square Garden. She's a big Knick fan, a big Ranger fan, more Ranger fan than Knick fan, but a true New Yorker. We got Anna Lee in the building. The fifth row up from the center court for free for brother's corporate job. There we go. And Anna Lee is in the building. That's what I love to hear about. Let's go. They're reviewing this here. See, that's a bright spot. That's the bright spot of this gloomy game, having Anna Lee in the building. I'm glad you're at the game. I'm glad you're enjoying it, that you're at the game. Hopefully the Knicks could give you something to be excited and close out this and actually tie this game here. Let's go. They're checking now. This is not going to be anything foul. This is going to be just a common foul. Yeah. Her brother's at the game. There you go. That's okay. Her brothers are at the game in the fifth row. All right, let's see what the officiating is going to say here. There are a lot of conference here. What's the call here, guys? What's the call? We know what the call is. No foul, just a regular common foul. It's a flagrant foul, penalty 1. Okay. 2 free throws. Okay. And Anna says she'd rather be at the Stanley Cup Finals for the Rangers. Hey, I don't blame you. Yeah, this should have been right now when Wembanyama getting suspended for game 5. That was 4 points there on the flagrants. He should have been, but it is what it is. Towns will go to the free throw line. $81-53, and we get another free throw. The Knicks have 2 free throws plus possession. They need to capitalize on offense. They need to hit these free throws. They can make it a 5-point swing. I know they're down by a lot, but hey, they got to get points as much as possible. Towns hits the pair of free throws here. Knicks would inbound the basketball here. Hart will be the inbounder. Hart looking to inbound the ball. He gets it to Brunson now. Brunson with the basketball. Back to Hart. Hart. Now Town wants it. He's got a mismatch. He's got Keon Johnson on him. And he gets it to Brunson. Brunson curls for 3. Oh, no good. Back tap right to the hands of Wembanyama. The shots are not going in for the Knicks right now. Here comes Fox. Fox with the ball. Fox top of the key. Fox stops. Keep his dribble alive. Give it up on top here to Vassell. Vassell drive. Vassell kicks it to Wembanyama. Extra pass here to Johnson. Johnson drive. Johnson puts up the shot. In and out. No good. And he gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. Off the glass. No good. Rebound by Anunoby. Here comes the Knicks now. Here is Hart. So good looks there by San Antonio. Couldn't come up. Here's Hart. Oh, what a nice lead pass at OG with the dunk. Hopefully that gets the crowd going. San Antonio misses. Here comes the Knicks the other way. Here's OG Anunoby. OG now with the ball. OG now driving. OG stops. Kicks it to Bridges. Bridges now driving. Bridges keeping the dribble alive now. Gives it to Brunson, top of the key. Jalen Brunson puts it up for 3. And that's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. Just like that's 59-81. But they call a quick timeout by the Spurs as Taylor Swift is acting a fool. Now, she does live in downtown New York. She is a New Yorker by residency. If you want to say she's a Knicks fan, you could debate that, but she's got the money, the means to be there. She lives in New York City. She's there. Oh, well. It's not the most offensive person there. I don't think so, Homeboy Podcast. I mean, stop with the Trump curse the Knicks. Stop with the Trump curse the Knicks. Trump didn't curse the Knicks. The president wanted to go to a game. It's the same thing when Obama sat down and watched an NBA game. The same thing when George Bush was at the Yankee World Series. I don't put George Bush cursing the Yankees for losing that, throwing the first pitch in 9/11. They gave us the president's got nothing to do with the curses. If it wasn't the president, it was Ronald Reagan didn't curse any of the Lakers and Celtics games. Stop. Stop it. I'm not going to have the political talk and the hate for any president. No. Vote for who you vote for and keep the politics to keep it like when you have like your sexual orientation. Keep it in the closet. No. It's just no. Sorry. If anything, I've been saying for years, is Spike Lee who's the jinx. It's like that. It's not Spike Lee. Granted, it's not Spike Lee who's the jinx of the Knicks. And I say this all the time. I say, I think, yeah. Yeah, I was joking that Ben Stiller's wife, and I was saying it was Ben Stiller's wife. No, it's the Knicks playing bad. It's not no Danhausen no, it's just the play. Simple, plain and simple. We have a timeout. $59.81. That's a smart timeout for San Antonio. Although, of course, frustrating rising as a Knicks fan watching this game. Frustrated Knicks fan here. I don't think Brandhausen really helped them. It was just a coincidence. What is this movie, though? The Odyssey? All right, let's get back into this game, man. It's 10:30. I need to get up early at 3, so let's wrap this up. I'm at this point, let's wrap this up. These games cannot be any later. Damn, Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. San Antonio will bring the basketball up. Harper. Fox with the ball. Fox. That's a trap. Over now, Vassell. Good job. They're moving the ball around. Here's Wemby. Now we'll give it Fox. Fox now with the ball. Fox with the basketball. Kicks it across to Harper. Harper's going to put up a 3, and that's no good. Rebound by the hand of the Knicks now. Towns will give it to Brunson. Knicks got to capitalize here on the missed shots for San Antonio. Here's Brunson. Brunson almost loses the ball. Here's Brunson with the basketball. Brunson driving. Brunson stops. Brunson pull-up jumper. That hits the side of the rim. No, he misses. Here comes Harper with the rebound. Here's San Antonio the other way. Harper now will hand it over to Wembanyama. Quick pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Top of the key now. Wemby with the basketball. Now we'll hand it off here to Fox. Fox now with a screen. Now he bounce pass here, and that turns the ball over. Here's Brunson. Brunson, and that's a kick ball by Wembanyama. So that's a good defensive, just using all his length there by Wemby. Knicks were fortunate there because I don't think Brunson was going to get that bounce pass to Anunoby. I think he should have got the trailer coming down in hard. But here we go. Brunson, we're inbound here to actually Bridges. But Towns wants the ball now. Layup, no good. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, and here comes the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama with the ball. Now we'll hand it over to Harper. Harper, top of the key. Harper gives it to Vassell, steps in for 3. No good. Rebound by Towns. San Antonio, little cold on the 3-point shooting, but the Knicks have not capitalized on those misses. Here's Towns with the ball, top of the key. Whips it to OG for 3. And that's a 3-ball. 3-pointer, OG Anunoby. 62-81. It's a 19-point deficit. The Knicks are in a 10-0 run here under 3 minutes. So good start here. We were talking about the Knicks need to go on a 10-0 run to start the third quarter. They check the box now. Now, second, they got the crowd back in the game. Things I was telling you earlier in the matchup. Now they have to turn San Antonio over, and they have to now make sure they go cold and go on and continue this run. As they missed the 3-point shot, here comes Brunson in transition. Brunson driving baseline. Brunson now still keep it over to Anunoby. Anunoby now stop. Here is Bridges. Bridges jumper. and doesn't get it. Rebound by the Spurs. Almost lose the ball, but right to the hands of the Spurs. Here comes San Antonio. Fox will send it across to Harper. Harper to win beyond, but back to Harper. Harper with the ball now. Harper wants a screen. Harper now with the basketball. Almost turns the ball over, but he gets it back over to Fox. They're going to reset here. Shot clock is winding down. Here's Fox. On Fox now. Crossover. Step back. Long three at the shot clock expires. Rebound by Karl Anthony Towns. A lot of contact. No call here. Here comes the Knicks now. Here's Bridges. Bridges. Here comes Brunson. Brunson has one beyond, but now he wants to cross over. Steps him. Pulls back now. They're going to reset. Here's Brunson. Gets the ball back here. Brunson now driving. Stop. Onunobi. Hart now driving. Hart kicks it out. Bridges catch and shoot in the corner for three. No good. Rebound. Last touch. And who will they say? It will be New York ball underneath the basket. We get some substitution. Hopefully, Larry Shamet could come off the bench. And during that 13-game winning streak, we need that Larry Shamet to come off the bench and shoot the three ball. If the Knicks going to have a sniff of a comeback, they need him to be hitting these threes. And they're going to need some offense from Deuce McBride off the bench. They haven't got anything from him either. The bench, surprisingly, unceremoniously, has played not that good at home. They were very good in the road in San Antonio, game 1 and 2. They have been very pedestrian in game number 3 and 4 for the Knicks, but there's plenty of time. And there's a three ball right off the timeout. Josh, the hitman Hart. As he hits a three ball straight away, 65-81. Here's Harper. The Knicks got to turn the basket, have San Antonio turn the ball over here. Harper with the ball. Harper now driving. Harper, Euro underneath, and there's a turnover like we spoke about. Here comes the Knicks Hart. Josh the hitman Hart drive in the corner. Larry Shamet for three. No good. Rebound, back tap, right to the hands of the Knicks. Here's Karl Anthony Towns for three. And we get a whistle on a loose ball foul. Here's the referee interjecting themselves. But it will be a loose ball foul on Luke Cornett. Now the fans, let's go Knicks. The Knicks still need to attack. You don't need to start shooting threes immediately. You got to still attack the basket. The Knicks will inbound here. Brunson with the basketball. Here is Aravado. Aravado straight away three. That hits the side of the rim. Rebound by Vassell. He'll give it now here to Castle. Castle now with the ball. Knicks got to, come on, play some defense. Castle stops as Aravado falls, but he gets back up. Castle now top of the key. Castle now stops. Pull-up jumper. That comes up short, and the referee calls a foul as he misses the elbow that he threw to get that extension. Free throws coming up, 81-65. That was a foul, ladies and gentlemen, but they did not call the first push with the elbow. 81-65. 81-65. $83-65. Here comes Jose Aravado. Aravado now driving. Aravado kicks it. Starts hard for three. Straight away, no good. Rebound, back tap. Wembanyama comes up with the rebound. So Wemby playing some minutes as he Mike Drive put him right back into the game. Here comes Castle. Castle now kicks it to Harper. Harper drives, and there is a foul call. So the Knicks trying to come back here, but the officiating again, calling these ticky-tack fouls now. But does that surprise you? And you know what? I got to give a lot of credit to Spurs. They're attacking the basket. Harper hits the free throw, 84-65. They look to go back up by 20 as the Knicks were trying to chip away. Harper to the free throw line, looking to complete the free throw shooting. And he hits the free throw. Knicks trail by 20. 85-65 with 4 minutes, just above the 4-minute mark. Here's Jose Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball. Alvarado gets the screen by Mitchell Robinson. Will now give it to Anunoby. Here's Shaman off the curl. Brunson now. Brunson wants to get to screen. Gets a screen from Mitchell Robinson, picking up his dribble. Count it and one. Jalen Brunson, chance for a three-point play. 85-67, looking to complete the three-point play. The old-fashioned foul on Dylan Harper. Brunson to the free throw line. And he gets the roll, completes the three-point play. 25 points for Jalen Brunson, 68-85. 3:20 mark. Can the Knicks cut this to 10 before heading to the fourth quarter? We found out. Here's Castle. Their defense serenading Madison Square Garden. Castle off the curl. Castle kicks it to Champagnie. Penny stops, kicks it in the corner. Drive, spins, turnaround jumper. Good. They're getting away with that elbow push from Harper. 87-68. Here's Brunson. Brunson kicks it. OG Anunoby drive. Loses the ball. And Knicks will keep it. 11 on the shot clock. Knicks will keep it. Yeah, there's that elbow up high that kind of pushed Anunoby down as they inbound the ball here. Here's Brunson getting the ball. Brunson top of the key. Jalen Brunson now keeping the dribble. Brunson jumper. Elbow. Good. So Brunson coming alive here, 70-87, 17-point deficit. Can the Knicks close out here on a 10-0 run? Here's Harper for three. Straight away, that's an air ball. The Knicks got to close out this third quarter. Let's go. Another timeout here. Ah. All right, we got a timeout, another timeout here. What we got going on here? Oh, the live action rock movie. What was it? Moani? So this is the movie where The Rock decided not to show up for WrestleMania to do. Moana, right? That's the name of the movie? Oh, boy, that's going to make a lot of money. All right, we got a timeout. Are we waiting for this timeout, man? Knicks are down by 17. No lead is safe in the NBA anymore, especially at home. Norton, I hope from your lips to God's ears. From your lips to God's ears. From your lips to God's ears. They're coming. We're waiting for this commercial. 3-minute mark. We're just under the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes left. 17-point deficit. Game number 4. Knicks have a 2-1 lead in the series, but San Antonio wants to try to steal this second game on the road and send it back to a game 5, even at 2-2. The Knicks really gonna have to put on their hard hats. They really got to get there grounded, dirty, if they want to take a 3-1 lead here, down by 17 at home. With all the adversity, all that against them, San Antonio shooting completely lights out in the first half and from three-point land. Now the Knicks really need to get going. You know, now and never if they want to get one step closer to capturing the Larry O'Brien Trophy, and also not leaving a bad taste in your home crowd. You know, your home court. Get it to 10 by the end of the third quarter and start from there. Norton, I'm with you. I'll sign right now. Be honest with you, how bad the Knicks played and how terrible everything's gone against them. I'll sign up for that right now. Being down by 10, heading into the fourth quarter. I'll sign for that right now. I dare to say I will sign up for that right now. We'll see. Saturday, they'll be back up for game 5. This Saturday, 8:30. We'll be on. We have to finish our story. Time to finish our story. Here we go. All right, New York will bring the ball up. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson with the ball. Alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson, and there's a nice dunk. Easy. Nice job. We need more of that. Now we need some defense, New York. Let's go with the defense. 240 mark. Let's go defense. Beautiful timeout execution there. Here's Fox. Fox now. We'll give it to Champagnie. Here's Castle. Castle with the ball. Castle. And look, Fox for 3, wide open. No good. Rebound by Castle. Charles Smith Memorial kicks it back out. Wembanyama for 3. No good. Rebound right to the hands of Fox. Wembanyama puts up a 3. No good. Rebound back tap right to the hands of the Knicks. And the Spurs had plenty of opportunities to hit some threes. Missed. 87-72. Here's Jalen now. Crossover. Johnson. And taken by the Spurs as a turnover. Here's Champagnie. Euro puts up the shot. No good. Wembanyama, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. So Jordan Clarkson gets called for a foul. Come on, gentlemen. Here is Castle. Kicks it. Vassell for 3. And much needed 3 ball by the Spurs. 90-72. That's a big 3 ball there. That's a big time shot there for Vassell. 18-point. Here's Brunson. That was big. And that offensive rebound at Clarkson, that Wembanyama just got into the picture and they quickly blew the whistle. Again, here's Brunson. Brunson driving. Kicks it. Clarkson still fumbling the ball. Clarkson now drives. Stops. Nowhere to go. Puts up the shot. In and out, no good. Here comes San Antonio. Come on. And there's a turnover. As San Antonio turns the ball over. Miscommunication. The Knicks got to capitalize on these damn turnovers. Let's go, fellas. The Spurs are turnover prone if you put pressure on them. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson kicks it at Anunoby. Jab stepping. Back over to Robinson. Anunoby step back. Puts up a 3. Gets the serendipity bounce. It's good. 75-90. 25 points for Anunoby. serenading Madison Square Garden with the chance of defense. Fox with the ball. Fox loses the ball, and he kicks it out of bounds. Knicks, it's a turnover. It will go the other way. Spurs with another turnover. I'm telling you, Spurs are turnover prone. They played really good in the first half, built along a big lead because they took care of the basketball and shot the ball incredibly from three-point land. The Knicks, all they have to do is play pressure, and the San Antonio Spurs will beat themselves at times. It might not be enough, but that's the blueprint here. If they want to make this game competitive and see if the San Antonio Spurs shots become a little bit tight going into the fourth quarter. Here comes the Knicks now. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Boy, I wish they would hit it. Brunson. Bounce past Anunoby. Anunoby got stripped. Karl Anthony Towns. As Clarkson. Clarkson now drive. Clarkson kicks it, and that was bad pass. And he got one of the biggest mistake passing in the air. Jordan Clarkson should have went up. And here we go. Wembanyama with the ball. Wemby driving. Wemby stops. Clutch at the buzzer. No, we go to the fourth quarter. The Knicks trail 90-75. Hang into your seats. This game is not quite over. The Knicks got a lot of work. Nothing is impossible in the NBA. It's a 15-point deficit for New York. We go to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter time. Knicks trail by 15, 90-75. I think the Knicks are going to close this game out. I think they're going to score 35 points in the fourth quarter, and they're going to hold San Antonio to 14 or 17 points. I think the Knicks are going to win this game. I'm going to call it right here. Fourth quarter, I think the Knicks win this game. I'm going to say this now. Prediction. The Knicks win this game. All right, we're ready to start this fourth quarter. Let's go. Fourth quarter. Let's start it off, ladies and gentlemen. We need some fighting music. Remember, at 90 to 75. 90 to 75. We're waiting for this fourth quarter to start. Fourth quarter time. Let's go. Let's get this game going, man. Enough with the shenanigans. Let's go. Here we go. Remember, San Antonio will have the possession because they won the tip. Here we go. San Antonio will bring the ball up. Fox will be guarded by OG Anunoby. Fox looking to Harper. Harper with the basketball. Harper swinging the ball to Wembanyama. Wembanyama thought about it. Wembanyama drives, puts up the shot. No, good job by the Knicks there. Good defense. But they say Brunson was out of bounds. Good closeout by the Knicks there to team defense. And the fans thought it was another bad call. But here we go, on the curl. And Wembanyama went to Robinson, last touch. And where we going? What's going on here? Last touch by Mitchell Robinson. Okay. He thought Wembanyama last touched it, but no. Do the Knicks challenge this? Knicks are going to challenge. Timeout on the floor. So we got a quick challenge. Mike Brown wants to challenge this here. I don't know about that. I wouldn't challenge this. I don't know about that one, fellas. I think that's a bad challenge. There were better challenges that Mike Brown could have or waited a little more. I know the officiating sucks, and I know you want to do something. I don't know. I don't think they're going to overturn. Who knows with this NBA game? I don't know if they're going to overturn this, fellas. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. That's a crazy one. I would like to see a replay, a slow motion replay, but I don't think we will. We'll see. Can we see a video replay, ladies and gentlemen? Can we see a video replay? All right, video replay. Let's see. I think the Knicks might have won that challenge according to the scoreboard, but we'll see. They got to give us some Corona ads. Intense moments, Nick Nation. Intense moments. I know we're down by 15, but it's early. First few seconds here, not even 15 seconds in the first quarter. We want to, a big call could go the Knicks' way. I'm saying, and if you watch the start of the fourth quarter, I think the Knicks going to score 34 points in this quarter. I think they're going to hold San Antonio to 17 points. I think the Knicks win this game. I'm sticking with my guns. I have a feeling. I've got one of those feelings. We got to wait for this break. How long is this replay? I mean, wow, Sam's Club commercial? I've never seen one before. Huh. All right, here we go. Replay now. Challenge successful. It was off Wembanyama. So it was off the Victor Wembanyama. Good call there. And it was running from the Knicks bench. So Knicks will get the ball. But now you have to capitalize. You won the challenge. If you don't score and you call, it's going to be to a moot point. 90-75. Knicks got to capitalize. You can't miss here. Brunson will be the inbound after winning that challenge. Good job there by the coaching staff. Jalen Brunson backing in on Fox, gets a high screen. Here's Champagny on the switch. Here's Brunson. Brunson now driving and kicks it out. Catch and shoot three by McBride, who's been atrocious. Misses that one. And it looked like Wembanyama might have got a piece of it. Here's Johnson looking underneath, keeping his dribble alive now. Harper spins. Put up a tough one, and he gets the roll. You had the time, you had the challenge, you missed the three, and you allow San Antonio to get that bucket deep in their paint. Let's go, New York. Come on, the opportunities are there. This game could easily be under single digits if they would have just executed their offense. Here's Robinson, Anunoby, alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson. He just misses that one. He missed it, can't get it flushed. Here's Fox the other way. Oh, and Wembanyama with the ball. Wemby gets the ball down low, and they're going to call out the bailout foul. He volleyballed the ball on the third attempt. They bail him out with the foul. Yeah, McBride got blocked there. He got a finger on that. Wemby hits the free throw. Wembanyama. 93-75. Another free throw coming up for Wembanyama. Let's go, man. Wake up. He misses the free throws, 1 of 2 from the line. New York will bring the ball up. The Knicks have been stuck at 75 points. They got to get going offensively. Here's Brunson. Brunson stops. Brunson kicks it out. Shamet. Catch and shoot for 3. He can't get it in. So those shots that were going in during the 13-game winning streak are not falling for the Knicks for Shamet nor McBride. Worst time for these guys not to hit those open shots. Here's a 3-ball by San Antonio, and they missed. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson stops. Brunson gets a high screen. Brunson, alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson, and he can't, and that's discombobulated, but they get the ball back. And here's Bridges with the shot, no good. Rebound by San Antonio. The Knicks offense now decides to go in a little bit of a funk. Here's Fox. Fox now driving. Fox with the basketball. Fox alley-oops and good defense, and they're going to call a foul on Shamet. And Shamet, I thought, defended that well, and they say he pushed. The Knicks had chance. They could easily be down. Easily could be single digits. Maybe a 2-possession game, but they're not. They're come on, fellas. Opportunities were there. Lack of execution for this team. Harper with the ball. Harper gives it to Wembanyama. Wemby stops, puts up gets his own tip. Gets his own ball, and he gets it there. It's just long length. And if you're the Knicks, you can't box him out because they're going to call a loose ball foul. He's opposing his will, whatever he wants. Here's Towns. Here's a double team on Towns. Gives it over to Bridges. Alvarado in the corner for 3. In and out. Oh, he gets the serendipity bounce. That's a 3-ball. Much needed. Breaks that Knicks drought here to start the 4th. 78-95. The Knicks got to play some defense, and they got to stop. Here we go. Castle. Alley-oops to Wembanyama. And they say, nope, offensive foul. Why did he point the other way? If he says it's not, if it's an off. No, they say it was a foul before. Fox with inbound. Over to Castle. Castle now with the ball. Castle. Tries to go back door to Wembanyama. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Fight for the loose ball. New York comes up with it. Here's Hart. Hart in transition. Hart bounce past the Bridges. Bridges up and over. It's good. And they call a timeout as Wemby was trying to get back on blocking that shot, missed it. Back to 15 with 8:43. So we got another break in the action. Timeout on the floor. Timeout here. Knicks trail by 15 yet again. Again, if the Knicks would have hit some clean shots earlier in that fourth quarter when they missed, this could be, again, I can say again, it could be easily a 2-possession game, or dare I say a 1 with a chance. But hey, there's still time here to go on a run. There's still time. But San Antonio keeps answering back here. They keep answering back. So we'll take a quick 30 seconds. All right, we're back. We're back here. Let's go. Let's go here. 15-point deficit. With just under the 9-minute mark. So there's a lot of basketball left, but the Knicks have not really shown that they could stop the Spurs for quite a long length of time. You know, San Antonio has been hitting some clutch shots at times. Let's see if they could hold it. It doesn't cut. Yeah, Tony Norton says the right things. Tons of time. It doesn't take long to cut the deficit lead in half. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if San Antonio's perimeter shooting goes cold. But if I'm San Antonio, I'm feeding the ball down to Wembanyama. I'm banging him down low and bringing the ball down low to him and trying to get easy buckets. And the Knicks just gotta guard the pass, you know, and hope that the Spurs perimeter shooting goes cold. I think that's the game that they're going to want to play, and rebound, team rebounding, and run. If you have a chance for the deep rebound and you could set your opponents for the team for easy buckets in transition, that's what you're looking for if you're the Knicks here. And have San Antonio backpedaling and now aiming shots instead of shooting in rhythm and confidence as they did in the first half. We'll see. Well, you know, come on. Let's go. Let's get back into this, man. It's 11 o'clock at night. Let's go. This game's got to start earlier, man. Got to start at 7, 8 o'clock, not at freaking 9, man. It's damn late. You know, people got to work. You know, people work in the morning, man. What the hell? All right, it's showing the replay here. Let's go. Here we go. Castle. Kicks it back off to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama now looking. Wemby with the ball. Wemby sidestep. Puts up the long jumper. No good. Hits the side of the rim. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball and stolen there by Johnson. Can't turn the basketball over, guys. You got to keep an eye on that. Castle. They're going to call a foul on Brunson. 8:07. They'll stop it up here. Side out of bounds. Here's Harper. Harper with the ball, holding the ball up high. They want to take as much time as possible. Harper now getting in rhythm. Harper stops, looks, kicks it off here to Castle. Castle with the ball. Castle driving, side step, puts up a 3. That's no good. Air ball. Rebound by Jose Alvarado. And what's the whistle? Oh, it's a shot clock violation. Like, why we stopped? Why they stop the run? It's the shot clock violation. Under 8 minutes. Knicks still trail by 15. Knicks always has not gotten closer past 15. Here's Hart. Extra pass to Jose Alvarado. Alvarado now driving. Alvarado with the basketball now. Karl Anthony Towns has a mismatch. Alvarado trying to feed him. Thought about it, now gives it a Cat. Cat thought about the three. Putting it on the floor. Stop. Put up the jumper. Watch the shot clock expire. It's good. That should have been a 3-point play opportunity. No call. A lot of contact. It's a 12-point game. 12-point game. Here's Castle. Castle. Stop. Castle. Up pump of glass. And he gets the damn foul call. You know, Karl Anthony Towns just got mauled and got banged there by Johnson. No whistle. Let's call. Come on, fellas. Don't interject. They're playing. Let them play. If you're going to let them play physical. There was a grab of the jersey right there, by the way. And he did not allow him to land. He did not allow him to land also on the shooter. He didn't allow him to land on the shooting space. Free throws here for Castle. It's the first free throw here. Good answer for San Antonio, 96-83. Wow. We're getting some substitutions. No action yet. Got another free throw coming up for Castle, looking to extend this here. Castle to the free throw line. He hits the free throw 97-83. Here's Brunson. Brunson will bring the ball up. Brunson with the ball. Brunson now kicks it. Anunoby for three. It's good. 3-pointer. OG. Anunoby. 11-point lead for the Spurs. 11-point. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the ball. Ooh. And he throws it away right in the hands of Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball. Karl Anthony Towns. Towns going strong. Towns put up the shot. It's good. Karl Anthony Towns. 97-88. As the crowd gets up on Madison Square Garden. Here is Castle. Castle. And he gets bailout. Free throws. Bro, the referees played a vital role in this game. Because the Knicks are making a comeback, and if they weren't so damn egregious and offensive in the first half, this would be a really good basketball game. But no, they have to interject themselves from the very beginning. It's disgusting. Free throws coming up. Free throws coming up for Stephon Castle. Castle to the line. 98-88, 10 points. Trying to extend it back to 11. He hits a pair of free throws here. Clutch free throws there for the young Castle. Brunson will bring the ball up. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson now driving on Penny. Brunson goes up, put up the floater, and there's finally a whistle. Free throws for Brunson with the clock stopped. So this is good. Do you want to score with the time off without killing time? That's how you do it. You go to the free throw line. If you're the Knicks, you take that shot now, but you have to hit your free throws now, Jalen. Brunson to the free throw line. We're going to get rid of the scoreboard in about another minute. Brunson hits the first free throw, makes it 99-89. It's a 10-point deficit. He could cut it to 9. 3-possession game, single digits. As we're going to get rid of the scoreboard in about 1 minute. And the Knicks get both free throws in. It's 90 to 99. Knicks got to play some defense. Cam Penny for 3. No good. Rebound right to the hands of Artavado. We'll give it a Hart. We'll give it a Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson loses the ball. He just loses. Here's Fox with the ball. Kicks it a corner. Vassell for 3. No good. Rebound to the hands of Karl Anthony Towns. Here's the hitman Hart. Hart with the basketball. Hart to Towns. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Towns. Towns driving. Step back. Thought about the 3. Kicks it to Brunson. Brunson working. Brunson driving. Brunson layup. Good. 99-92. Knicks down by 7. Here's Fox. Knicks are making a comeback. Here's Fox. Crowd on their feet. De'Aaron Fox calling a play out. Fox now calling a play. Shot clock down to 12. De'Aaron Fox now driving. Behind the back. Long range jumper. No good. Deep rebound. Back tap. That should have been. That's New York ball. They did not call the over the top over Wembanyama on Alvarado, but he knocks the ball out of bounds. New York will have it here as Brunson will get the ball. Jalen Brunson will bring the basketball up. Brunson gets over the timeline. Brunson wants to screen for Artavado. He's got Wembanyama. Brunson now working. Now guarded by Castle. Towns. Artavado. Jose now kicks it on Anunoby. Puts up the forced 3. It's good. Porter. OG. Anunoby. 99-95 with 4:32 left in the game. Timeout on the floor, New York. Timeout on the floor as the Knicks are surging back. Time out on the floor.
Pretty good.
All right, we got a timeout. The Knicks, it's a damn shame with all those egregious foul calls and all that. And look how close the games are right now. Wow. We got a timeout. We got a timeout on the court. Timeout with 4:32 remaining. San Antonio 99, New York 95. 99-95. San Antonio calls a timeout. Now, do we see the young team get a little bit tight? San Antonio is known for turnovers. San Antonio is known for making mistakes in close situation with the ball. Do they stay? Now, this is where we're going to find out the growth of a Dylan Harper, a Castle, even a De'Aaron Fox, who's been very important to this team. Do they have it? Calm, cool, and collective. Can they regroup, feed Wembanyama and company? We'll find out when we come back from this timeout. Right now on the court. Let's go. All right, we're coming back off here. We're coming back from the break. New York still has it. New York still has a challenge. I believe San Antonio as well. Harper, Wembanyama with the ball now. Wemby. Now we'll give this here to Fox. Fox spins. Fox now stops. Fox looks, kicks it out. Vassell, right flicks, kicks it. Here's a 3-ball, and that's a big 3-pointer for Fox. The veteran, big 3-pointer, makes it 102. 102-95. All right, here we go. 7-point lead now. Here's a high screen. Here's Brunson. Jose Alvarado attacking. Now spins. Going up. Layup is good. Jose Alvarado with a big bucket. 97-102. Come on, New York. We got some defense. Let's go. Fox with the ball. Fox with a big three. I gotta admit, that was a huge three. Here's Fox. Wembanyama puts up a long jumper and got it. That's a big shot time. Big time shots by Victor Wembanyama. Here comes the Knicks now. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the basketball now. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. Harper now. On him, double team. Jose Alvarado gets the ball. Jose, go over to Towns. Back to Jose Alvarado. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Kicks it to Jose. Jose puts up a big three. Oh, score! 3-pointer. Jose Alvarado. The Knicks down by 4. 2-possession game. And 3 minutes. 3 minutes here. 104-100. Here's Fox. Fox with the ball. Fox loses the basketball, but it was last touch by New York. Fox could get it back. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Steps back. Puts up a long three. Almost got the rebound, and will be New York ball. Knick ball. New York ball with 2:42 left in the game. Knicks trail by 4. Remember, both teams with a challenge. The fans are invested. The Knicks will bring the ball up. The hitman Hart. It's 100-104. Here's Josh Hart with inbound Brunson now. Here's the full court now with Harper. Harper. Now Brunson will bring the ball up. Brunson looking. Brunson waiting for a call. Here's Brunson. Has Wembanyama on him. Jalen Brunson step back. Kicks it over to Alvarado. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Puts up the 3-ball. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. 103-104. Here comes Fox. Fox with the ball. Fox with the basketball. Loses the ball. Stadium about to hit my heart. Here's Hart with the dunk. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. They could have put the Knicks up by 1. He missed the layup. No. Here's Fox. Wembanyama goes down. And, of course, the referee pulls out this son of a bitch. Son of a gun. The Knicks had the lead in their hands. And the hitman Hart misses the layup. The go-ahead layup. He should have dunked it. Oh, he had it and missed it. And Wembanyama gets the bailout foul. Oh, it could have been 105-104. Wembanyama to the free throw line. And he misses the free throw. The ball don't lie. Big free throw coming up for Victor Wembanyama to try to make it a 2-point game. Here's Victor Wembanyama. He's hoping the referees could bail him out here if he misses this free throw. And he misses it. Rebound captured by the Knicks. The Knicks has a chance to take the lead. Here comes the Knicks. Here comes Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Brunson with the ball. He's calling a play. Karl Anthony Towns with the ball. No, Brunson keeps it. Brunson, now Towns with it. Gives it right back to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the basketball now. Jalen with the ball. Jalen now. Crossover. Jalen drives. Puts up the floater. It's good. New York up by 1. The greatest comeback is in play. 105-104. 1 minute to go. Knicks up by 1. San Antonio with the basketball. Here's Fox. Fox with the ball. Fox will retreat. Now Fox with the basketball. Fox kicks it out to Vassell. Extra pass to Castle. Almost turns the ball over. The ball still loose. Now Castle with the basketball. Driving baseline. Stop. And there is. And the basketball. Madison Square Garden has come alive. Let's go. 105-104. New York's will have it. 102 left in the fourth quarter. What are we witnessing, ladies and gentlemen? Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson will bring the basketball up. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. Calm, cool, collective. Here's Alvarado. Alvarado now. Back. Jose Alvarado with the ball. Gives it back to Brunson. Brunson driving baseline. Brunson stops. Brunson nowhere to go. Brunson pulls up a wild one. Karl-Anthony Towns puts it up. Do we get a whistle? 24-second violation. I thought that was going to call a foul there. So it's a 24 violation. 38.8 seconds, 105 to 104. $38.8 seconds. They're going to substitute defense for offense. They're going to substitute defense for offense. So Mitch Johnson calls a timeout. We got a timeout here on the court. Knicks with a 1-point lead. A 1-point lead for the Knicks with 38.8 seconds, but San Antonio will have the basketball here. So we have a timeout on the court. Timeout. Nail-biting time. All right, we got a timeout, man. Timeout here. We got timeout, man. Timeout on the court right now. Timeout on the court. Woo. Let's go, New York. We need some defense, man. Right now, they're substituting defense in. They're going to bring in the defensive players, Mitchell Robinson, and of course, if they get the shots here, regardless if the Knicks make a possession or not, they will hold on to the ball and they will call a timeout to bring in Brunson, the ultimate closer. But right now, they have to play defense. They have to play defense here, ladies and gentlemen. Defense. Here we go. San Antonio winning inbound the basketball. Castle. And Fox. Fox with the basketball. Fox with the ball. Fox, step back. Pull a jumper. No good. Rebound, Castle. And they're going to call a loose ball foul on Hart. Oh, my goodness. He let Castle. How did Castle get all alone underneath that basket by himself there? And, oh, my goodness, big free throws coming up for the near fight. So, Castle will go to the line with the biggest free throws for this kid's career. And we're all leaving at 105. 105 with 30 seconds left. This is a big free throw for this kid. Huge free throw for this kid. Stephon Castle to the line. He's perfect 7 of 7. We're waiting for the free throw, and he hits it. 106-105. 30.3 seconds remaining. New York will call a timeout. New York will advance the ball, and it's 30.8. 30.3 remaining. San Antonio holding on to a 1-point lead. The Knicks do not need to take a 3-ball here. They can get the best shot available, go to the line. What's the call here? You know it's going to be Jalen Brunson. I'm hoping for a 3-point play opportunity here. We'll love a 3-point opportunity, 3-point play and an and one for Brunson. We'll see. But knowing this officiating, who knows? I mean, it might be an offensive foul. But let's go. Let's stay positive. Let's get going. The Knicks got to draw a play here on the timeout. The best play they have here on game number 4. The Knicks could try to steal this game. Made a monster comeback here, down by 20 plus points, 27 down here. And my goodness, down by half. And now they come back here, 106-105, down by 1. Can they take the lead yet one more time again? The Knicks fans are waiting for the Knicks to come back and take the lead one more time. We have a timeout going out. We have a timeout currently right now. Let's go. All right, we're coming back here. This ball is going to Brunson, or do we have another unsung hero? Finish the story, Knicks. Let's go. Finish the story. Brunson. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson crossover. Brunson now driving. Brunson stops. Fakes. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson driving. Brunson off the shot. Floater's up, no good. The ball's back top in the backcourt. Fox comes up. Fox goes up. Blocked by Brad. Blocked by OG Anunoby. Here comes Adebayo. Knicks will have the ball. So there's a foul on the play. Foul to give here. The Knicks still have a chance to win it with 5.7 seconds. Knicks will have it. So a wild sequence of events there. The game isn't over yet. 5.7, New York will have the ball. San Antonio had a foul to give, and we're going to call a timeout here for the final play. Knicks can win this game in the regulation here. 106 to 105. The Knicks will inbound this ball when we have a timeout with 5.7 left here. 5.7. We don't know where the ball is going to. Jalen Brunson. Does Brunson hit the clutch shot to win it? We will find out. San Antonio got hit with a foul, but they had a foul to give. And, of course, New York will call a timeout here. My goodness. All right, we got a timeout right now. Here we go. Here we go, fellas. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen that are on the Knicks fan watch along. Appreciate everyone watching us here. All right, here we go. We're coming back from the timeout. We're coming back from the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 5.7 here. Let's see. Here we go. OG Anunoby to here we go. OG now. OG will be the inbounder. Looking to play. Here's the final play. Here we go. Brunson with the ball. Brunson puts up the three. No good. Here's the tip. It's good. It's good. It's good. The tip is good. The tip is good. 102, 107, 106 with 1.6 seconds. OG uses the force. Uses the force with the magic hands. He uses the force for the Jedi. Let's go. Let's go. 106, 107. Timeout on the court as OG Anunoby taps into the force. OG1 Kenobi comes up with the biggest tip in New York City's history with 102. 1.2 seconds left. 1.2 seconds left. Oh, what the hell did I witness here? As Jalen Brunson misses the three, and let's see the replay. OG comes in like a Skywalker with the tip and gives the Knicks a lead. Oh, baby. Yes, indeed. Oh, what a play. Defend the game. Defense. Defense. Woo! This is going to be, you got to make sure Wembanyama, but hopefully the referees don't bail him out with a foul, a phantom foul with a lob. Here's a big play. Hopefully my voice can hold. 1.2 here. 1.2 seconds. Enough for a catch and shoot or a lob. Harper will be the inbounder. Towns will be the aggressor. Lobs it underneath. It's over, baby. It's over. Yes, it's over. Let's go. 3-1 lead for New York as they come back from an improbable way. On an improbable way with the officiating, trying to officiate the game against the Knicks, calling these nonsensical calls, putting these stupid plays against them, blow the whistle, do this and that, trying to steal the game for the Knicks. Resilience, and the Knicks come back and win this game. Largest comeback win in NBA franchise history. I am unfattened. I am still upset with this league. It doesn't change what I said in the first half. I am done with this league. This league could go kick rocks, but right now it's about the Knicks. We need to finish our story. San Antonio choked this game away. The Knicks are up 3-1. What a major comeback. Down 29 points. San Antonio coughed this up. They choked this. You know why? Good for them. Because you know what? NBA league officials, NBA referees, that's what you get when you deep throat. You choked. You want to deep throat this team? Choke on it. And the Knicks come out and win victorious. Good job for the Knicks. One more to go with 3 to go. Game 5, 6, and 7. You need one more win out of 3. Let's go get it. Saturday night. Let's go get it. 3 more to get 1. Man, Knicks are better team going to win. Let's go. Brazilian group as the OG one Kenobi comes up with the biggest fingertip in all of New York basketball history. What a play. OG Anunoby, the British Bulldog, has come up big. The British Bulldog came up big. He has a dog mentality. That's what the British Bulldog does. Comes out of nowhere like a Skywalker through the night and tips it in. Oh my goodness, what a victory. It doesn't change the fact how I feel about the NBA and the rig stuff, but that's not about that. It's about the Knicks. It's about the city celebrating here. Big task at hand. Talk to them, big task. Talk to them, big task. One more to go. The British Bulldog, big task. The British Bulldog comes up like a Skywalker. Let's go. What a win. As John Calipari at courtside. There it is. What a play. I need Jay Wright at the game Saturday night. I need Jay Wright there. I need Jay Wright in San Antonio. Jay Wright needs to be there. I need to see Jay Wright. I know he it's not about him, but what he's installed in this Villanova Knicks team and this Villanova group and OG Anunoby, my goodness, what a way of getting someone that you drafted in RJ Barrett, which we loved in this team. We loved RJ Barrett when he came up. We knew he was one of ours, but to make that move, to bring in a championship player, a player like an OG Anunoby, what a move. Man. And Austin said, I was about to say that Jay Wright needs to be at game 5. Yeah. What a play. Wow. I don't believe the Knicks won this game. I still don't believe it. I still don't believe the Knicks won this game. What a freaking game. I am shocked. And I'm the fan, the Knicks fan. I am shocked. If you don't believe in Miracle Knicks, if you don't believe in a team of destiny, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there, Big Task. We almost there. We are almost there. We're one NBA game out of 3 to be crowned and win the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Something that I don't know if I thought I was going to see in my lifetime. If you would have asked me this at the end of the second quarter, I was trying to say, I don't think I'm ever going to see the Knicks hoist the trophy. Wow. Happy birthday to my man, Carlos. What a birthday gift. Happy birthday to you and Thea, for you, brother. I send you a message on Instagram for wishing you happy birthday. Happy birthday here. I can say it on the air. Let's wish all CJ a happy birthday. And my cousin, that's my cousin, like a brother. Happy birthday to you, man. And what a miracle. What a victory on your birthday. A great job there. Great job, man. Great job. Yes, indeed. Many blessings. You know that, man. My love. You know how I feel, you guys. You are like a brother, big time. Yeah, miracle Knicks. Oh my God, my voice is starting to go down a little bit, and I don't know how I'm gonna sleep. I have no idea how the hell I'm gonna sleep. You know, I'm gonna go another 3 hours sleep and get up. Great birthday gift from the Knicks. Yes. Wow. Yes, indeed. My goodness, what a victory. Whew. This is real. Austin, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want, if this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. If this is a dream right now that the Knicks did this, I don't want to wake up. Because I normally come home from work, a little bit peak behind the curtain when I get home in midday, and I take a quick nap, 2-hour nap, so I could do a stream at night and stay up a little late. I hope that this is not the nap. I hope this is not me taking a nap and dreaming. I hope this is real. This is great, man. Your brother are having a great time, Anna Lee. I hope your brother gets physical tickets, Anna. I hope it's not digital. I hope they give him a physical ticket or a laminate so they could put this in a frame. I hope, and ask your brother, Anna, ask your brother if they, next stream, let us know if they gave him a physical copy, a physical ticket, and not a laminate. Or a laminate or physical ticket, not a digital, will be great for them to frame it. This is like a Larry Johnson 4-point play. This is like a Willis Reed coming back from the locker room injured. This is like all those plays culminating in a Game 3 victory. Now, it's not over yet. We still got a lot. We got one more hill to climb, one more game. We got one more game to go. We've got a long way to go still. We still got another 48-minute grind. But man, we've got one win to win out of 3. We got to win one of the next 3. Let's go. Yeah, man. Oh, man. Love that, Anna. Definitely will love that to see. Definitely. Appreciate everyone. Guys, I'm going to say goodnight. I don't want to, but I have to get up early. Saturday, regardless, win or loss, we can have an extended post show. Hopefully, we know what's going to happen on Saturday because I don't have to work the next day. So we're going to have a long, abbreviated post show. We might get the chef in the building. We'll never know, and so forth. So this Saturday night, the stream is ready. We're locked and loaded. I got to ask this right now. Is this for real? Greatest comeback ever in sports history. I thought the game number that when the Yankees were down to the 6-3 with Jim Lirritz hitting the home run and tying the World Series and Dwayne Boggs getting the base on balls and the Knicks and the Yankees coming back and winning, or the 2-out home run by Tino Martinez against the 2001 Arizona Diamondbacks, but they didn't win the world title. At least the Yankees did win the World Series with against the Braves. Now for here, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning going down the sideline and beating the New England Patriots. This is something in that kind of New York history, that kind of rarefied air. We have to finish the story, New York. With that said, I am BX Sports Jedi Kev. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Follow us. And let's go. No matter how much the referees try to take it away from us, we're not going to be denied. We're going to finish our story. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you on the stream tomorrow for all the other wrestling stuff that we cover, and as well, and Saturday for the Knicks Game 5. Have a good night, guys. May God.
Yeah. BX Sports Jedi Kev back in the building. New York, we outside. MSG energy. You feel it? You feel it? Yeah. I was gone for a minute, had to step away. Streaming apps, taxing every single game day. Prime, Peacock, ESPN2. League pass hit the wallet like a crossover move. But the city kept calling, had to answer back. Orange and blue energy, shaking up the map. Brunson got the Garden sounding like the 90s. Every single playoff night, looking legendary. From the Bronx to the boroughs, hear the people roar. Knicks fans waited decades, now we hungry for more. This ain't just basketball, this survival pain. Every missed season made us stronger through the rain. Now the lights too bright just to sit at home. So I grabbed the mic and returned to the throne. Sports Jedi Network, yeah, we live again. And the whole damn city screaming, we gon' win.
It's the story. 4 more wins and the city going glory. Finish the story. Finish the story. Knicks got the Garden feeling legendary. Raise them lights high, put the orange in the sky. We waited too long, now it's our time. Finish the story. Finish the story. New York, stand up. Finish the story.
This team got grit, this team got fight. Every playoff battle turn warriors overnight. Defense locked in, chemistry insane. Everybody sacrificing just to win the game. Look up, feel the pressure, every dribble, every shot. But this squad different when the moment getting hot. Hard diving on the floor, OG shutting doors. Towns in the paint trying to settle every score. The Garden rocking louder than the subway train. Every fan got scars from the years of pain. But pain build passion and passion build fire. Now the Knicks one step from taking it higher. And I'm back on the mic with the live reactions, breaking every quarter down with that Jedi passion. Sports mean it different when the fans involved. This that real New York energy fully evolved.
Finish the story. 4 more wins and the city going glory. Finish the story. Finish the story. Knicks got the Garden feeling legendary. Raise them lights high, put the orange in the sky. We waited too long, now it's our time. Finish the story. Finish the story. New York, stand up. Finish the story. From 94, 99 dream to the modern day team. Every heartbreak let us hear. Now the vision crystal clear. The Garden alive, the city revived. And if they win it all, man, you won't survive the vibe. Yeah. Finish the story.
The whole world watching New York glory.
Finish the story. Finish the story.
BX Sports Jedi Kev report and live for the city.
Orange and blue forever. We ride through any weather. And if this team bring home the crown, we celebrate forever.